Chat. What's up, AM? I'm not gonna be able to say your name right. Beirut Kulun? Dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. Hey, what's up, A Funny? What's up, Masogi? Vidal? Merciful? Normal? What's up, normal guy? Zermic? What's good, guys? Batfleck? Oh, what's up, Batfleck? What's up, Connor? FNAF? What the hell? What's good, FNAF? What's good, guys? Today, we're doing some fun things. I don't even remember, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay, so I was supposed to stream yesterday. Usually the stream schedule is like every Friday, Saturday. I didn't stream yesterday. Bad stuff happened yesterday. Personal stuff happened today. It was a very sad day yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It sucked yesterday. But today we're back. We're back. I've been here once or twice. Say my name. Butty Mui. Siwila. Was that correct? I know. I'm a master of all languages. I know that was correct. But, yeah, so, what's up? Ooh, what's up, Sig? Sig, I'm gonna be honest, I always forget to properly say your name, but, there's also a lot of other people that that are always in here that I forget how to say their name. Please react to Rel C's. I don't know what that is. Tell us your Twitch user. I don't stream on Twitch. What's up, Daniel? Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Daniel. What's this stream about? Yes, so let's get into today's stream. We got hella people in here today. It's gonna be a lit stream, chat, if you guys are willing. God willing, y'all are entertained by things other than Mugen. But give me 1 second. It's fucking hot as shit in my room right now. It is hot. Close that. Okay. So guys, all I want to say, or first off, I want to start this stream out by saying rest in peace. Yesterday, I had to put my childhood dog down. And if any of you guys have a dog or have had to put a dog down, I'm not going to lie, it's not the most pleasant thing in the world. I'm assuming when you're a kid, especially if you're a kid, your parents deal with that, and so you're not really in the room. But as certified UNC, Monakage certified UNC, I have to be in the room now, okay? I'm certified UNC. I've reached that adult level where I'm like, oh, I have to be in the room to watch a dog die. It fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. And the thing is with this dog specifically is she had a lot of energy, okay? She had a lot of energy. She still plays. She still was able to, like, walk and eat food and, like, piss and poop and shit like that. Usually, you don't put a dog down when they're like that. Usually, you put a dog down when they're, like, not eating, they can't walk no more, etc. A bunch of other things. But the reason we had to put this one down is, first off, she was really freaking old, and she had cancer. She had a lot of cancer. Like, her body was one giant cancer tumor, and I'm not gonna lie, chat, it was very sad. She fought to the very end, and, it was just really sad seeing her with so much energy, yet we had to put her down. It was I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. It really fucking sucked balls. Honestly, chat, like, top 3 saddest moments in my life was yesterday. Top 3, like if we're ranking the top 3, that might be number 2, I'm not gonna lie. Number 1 is reserved for a special moment in my life. But number 2, that might be yesterday, bro. That dog was a goat. Rip, hope you're okay, goat. Hey, Drew, we gotta talk again soon, bro. I miss you, bro. And you're right, we gotta start, I saw your message the other day. We gotta start collabing again. Sorry, it's all good, Daniel. But hey, if you guys have dogs, if you guys could today, make sure hug them, give them smooches, give them extra love just for your boy Monakage, because today we're missing a good dog, I'm not gonna lie. Doggo was really good, and I'm gonna miss her, bro. She was definitely one of the greatest dogs I've ever got to know. But it's all good. Thanks, guys, for all the support messages. I love you guys. I miss you too. Let's play Cuff Best sometime. I don't know what that is, but I'll investigate, Drew. I'll investigate. Damn, I walked into sadness. Sorry about happy. It's all good, Stacy. Thank you for the condolences. Looks like a good stream game. I got you. I got you, Drew. I got you. I had 3 dogs and a cat, and now I have 1 dog and a cat. Yeah, it's so sad, bro. My dog had cancer too. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, like, I've seen like dogs get put down like throughout my life, but the reason this one hit so hard is because she still had energy, bro. Like, literally yesterday. Like, we took her to the park. Like, we tried to give her one last good day. We gave her, like, a steak dinner, steak breakfast, all that shit. And we took her to the park just to, like, roam around and, you know, have one last, like, like image of freedom or whatever, and like she was like running around like she was fine, but like me and my girlfriend, like we knew like deep down, like bro, she had cancer tumors everywhere, like the cancer, like some of the tumors were protruding out of her body and they would like bleed and they wouldn't stop bleeding, and it like I'm not gonna like but like it was sad. Anyways, let's just thank you guys for the support. I love you guys. Just, you know, love your dog a little bit extra today if you guys have it, or just an animal like your cats too. But let's get into the stream, guys. I love you guys, and thanks for the support, guys. Play Ghost of Yotei. I haven't bought it. And I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I haven't even beaten Tsushima, bro. I haven't even beat Ghost of Tsushima, so it must have been hard. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Daniel, it was, but it's all right. I'm just happy I had the privilege to know a dog that good. Yeah. Your dog kind of reminds me of Doge. Well, you don't even know what my dog looks like. No disrespect. No, it's all good. What are we doing today? Okay, so let's get into today. Chat. God forbid y'all don't want to watch the Mugen, because unfortunately for you guys, we're not doing Mugen today. I hate to break it to you. We're about to lose half the people in the stream. I'm sorry, guys. No Mugen today. But we have some really cool things to do today. So, you know, we have a couple really cool reactions. First up, we're starting with a really good one. It seems like the stream might lag a little bit. If the stream lags, your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Is this true? That's false. Hello? It's false. Yes, no Mugen. Okay, yes, I know. I'm sorry, guys. But listen, just hold out. For the people that might stay, listen, hold out. Because we have some fire reactions. We have a game we're going to play. We're not playing Hollow Knight today. We have a game we're going to play that's really fun and really funny. And if you guys like seeing me crash out and rage, you guys are going to really enjoy this one. But here are the reactions for today. So we have... Oh, hold on. Sorry, let me fix my webcam. Let me fix this shit. There we go. Oh, I'm really white now. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, nope, wrong one. Boom. Okay, so we have a couple cool reactions. We have The Truth. Gojo versus Saitama. Okay. Now listen, One Punch Man Season 3 is finally out. I think it's a good time to react to this. And, you know, guys, it's spooky season. We're halfway through spooky season, and your boy Monakage hasn't done any themed videos. So I thought it'd be a good time to do some themed videos. So we have, could Goku survive in analog horror? If you guys don't know what analog horror is, it's like FNAF. It's a bunch of things. You guys will see. It's a really fun, interesting video. This video has almost 1 million views. And then we have the greatest character development in anime history. This one's going to be a banger. And then lastly, since, you know, we got to do some horror themed videos, guys. We're going to react. This isn't like anything to do with anime. This is just genuinely interesting to me. Guys, you guys might be scared of this one. 6 most disturbing cases of real found footage. I'm not going to lie. This one might actually be kind of scary. I'm interested in like found footage stuff. And this is like real found footage stuff. So it's a little scary. It's a little spooky. But we have that. And then we have finally the game we're going to be playing today, chat. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game. It's called Make Good Choices. If the less you know about this game, the better. Basically, this is how I can summarize the game, okay? We're going to beat the game today, okay? I don't know how long it's going to take us, but we're going to beat the game today. Basically, the gist of the game is to walk from one end of the street to the other end of the street. That's all you do. That's all you do. Now, there's obviously some obstacles in the way, but all you do is walk from one end of the street to the other. And it's very funny, and if you guys like to see me crash out and rage, you guys are going to see that today. But let's get straight into the reactions today. Is this real? It is real. 1 death equals oil. Okay, that's not happening, because I'm not doing that. Goku is not omnipotent. Goku is omnipotent, because he's always in my mind. So he's omnipotent. He's always around, because I'm here. Anyways, chat, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the first reaction. The Truth. Gojo versus Saitama. We got One Punch Man Season 3. I think this is a good time to react to this video. In my opinion, Saitama solos. Lock in, chat.
Gojo versus Saitama. In the anime world, the strongest is shown in multiple ways, but today we're going to be looking at the pinnacle of defense in the Jujutsu world.
The only thing I can say that Gojo might give Saitama a problem with is his infinity. I don't think Saitama's so retarded and broken that his domain I don't think Gojo's domain expansion's gonna work. I don't think Hollow Purple's too slow. It moves way too slow. Saitama would dodge that easily. So I think Infinity would give Saitama a problem, but at the same time, like, it's Saitama, so he's probably just gonna win.
Versus the pinnacle of offense in One Punch Man. So who wins? Limitless versus Limitless. Who wins? Satoru Gojo versus Saitama. Satoru Gojo, being the strongest sorcerer in the modern age, as his birth alone shifted the balance of the entire world, with Gojo fighting cursed spirits separate.
Gojo is like city level, he's getting folded like an omelet. Yeah, you know, I can see that. I think Gojo, yeah, he would get folded pretty easily. I think Saitama is able to travel at infinite speeds, so Infinity is basically useless. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Into different grades based on their cursed energy.
Goku is enough for both of these characters. Yeah, I agree as well. What do you mean Hollow Purple is slow? It's imaginary mass moving at infinity speed. Okay, Kagero, listen. I'm so sorry for pausing the video 30 seconds of the video. Listen, buddy. I don't know if you've seen the multiple times Gojo has used Infinity. First time he used it against Toji. Bro, that shit moves so slow, bro. It moves so slow. Toji Loki could have dodged that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Technically, the first time he uses it in the show is in season 1. It moved hella slow through the forest, bro. What do you mean? And then the second time he used it against Toji, dude, Toji could have dodged it. I don't know what he was doing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hollow Purple is slow. It is. It's easily dodgeable.
And even fighting against the devil himself, his power seems to be, well, limitless. With Gojo completely embarrassing Jogo, who is the strongest of the disaster curses, with Jogo scaling above special great curses like Dagon, who can create literal islands with his domain expansion, and all the disaster curses are ready to run from Gojo's presence alone, with their plan to bring about the age of cursed spirits being to seal.
Toji was just flabbergasted by its beauty. Yeah, no. I agree. They made it look slow so the viewers go freaking see it, Unk. Dude, oh my god, bro. Oh, okay, we might have to watch every single Hollow Purple Gojo does, because, dude, it moves so slow. And even if you're right, even if it does move pretty fast, Saitama is way faster. Saitama is way faster than Gojo, bro. I'm so sorry. Saitama was able to jump from the moon to the earth in like 1 or 2 seconds, bro. That's pretty freaking fast. Gojo can't do that. Gojo's not doing that.
Away Satoru Gojo and grant Ryomen Sukuna his full strength, implying that they thought if all the curses in existence joined forces.
How far y'all think Saitama is making in the Tournament of Power, not on Universe 7? Well, I think Jiren destroys him. I think Toppo destroys. I think that entire universe destroys him. I don't know. I think is he stronger than Ribrianne? Probably. I don't think he's stronger than Fused Kefla. I don't know. That'd be a good video though. I'm not gonna lie, Stacy. That would be like, somebody should make that into a video.
Versus with a 20-finger Sukuna, they would still need to seal away Gojo. Even sorcerers like Yuki Tsukima, who can create literal black holes that are stated to be capable of destroying the entire world, are still looked down upon by Gojo. But Gojo's strength isn't truly what makes him terrifying. It's the fact that no attack that any opponent throws will ever touch him, because of his ability. In Jump Giga Summer, a lecture was given by 2 special.
Yeah, I think Gojo's Infinity is what makes him as strong as he is. The fact that you can't touch him. But I think there are ways to bypass his Infinity. And if Saitama... Honestly, Saitama just has crazy hacks. He might just be able to bypass it.
So great mathematicians and the JJK editor, Mr. Takano, they theorized on how Gojo's ability works using in real life math and science, with them coming to the conclusion that Gojo creates an infinite space between him and his opponent. He rapidly slows down the movements of his opponents, and as a result, they can never touch his body, which is later explained as using the same concept as the Achilles and the Tortoise paradox, with Gojo even referencing it in the manga. The paradox proposed by an ancient Greek philosopher named Zeno.
Dude, we've watched so many videos explaining Gojo's Infinity at this point. Like, I know it like the back of my hand.
Proposes that if Achilles raced the tortoise given a head start.
Well, they gotta do a video of what if Majin Buu actually They would win so much easier. I'm not gonna lie. Majin Buu would have went crazy, bro.
He would never reach it due to there being an infinite amount of halfway points.
I hate this. Dude, like I said, we've reacted to this, like how the tortoise freaking paradox so much. It's so stupid. I hate it. What do you mean? What do you mean there's an infinite amount of halfway? Eventually, I'm gonna pass that damn tortoise. Look at this guy. You're telling me this Jack 6'4" nonchalant freaking chrome head with this nice ass helmet on, Roman warrior ass, big ass arms, skipping leg day ass. You're telling me bro is never gonna pass the tortoise? No, bro, I'm passing the tortoise. What do you mean I'm never gonna pass? I'm passing the dude. I'm passing him.
Points between him and the tortoise, since each time Achilles would reach a halfway point between him and the tortoise, there would always be another halfway point between that and another between that, all the way into the reachless heights of infinity, which in reality would make motion impossible, as you would never reach point B from point A. However, this is not the case for Gojo, as his ability is described as using things such as neutral negative numbers and impossible situations like -1 apples are born, meaning Gojo's ability makes impossible things possible, as Zeno's paradox is real and lives within Gojo's ability. As in the same way that you would need to take an infinite amount of steps to reach the tortoise, you would need to take an infinite amount of steps to reach Gojo, with Limitless giving birth to techniques that he can use against his opponents, as when Gojo encounters the sorcerer killer Toji, he uses his technique of blue, which is bringing the concept of negative space into existence. When he does this, the surrounding area tries to fill up the negative space, creating an immense force of attraction that can make bodies.
You know, listen, I'm not gonna lie, chat. When you bring in like hard mathematics and hard like scientific theory into like a power system, that's when you lose me. Okay, that's when you lose me. When you bring in paradoxes and time altering abilities that may actually possibly be plausible based on scientific evidence. When you bring all that shit in, you lose me. Why not just give Buddy just make Buddy scream really loud and shoot a really big Kamehameha? Simple. Easy to understand. Chakra's nice, devil fruits are nice, but when you say, oh, well, did you know that infinity in the tortoise and there's an infinite amount of halfway points between Goku or Gojo and his enemy, so theoretically nobody could ever touch Gojo, like, bro, like, oh well, Gojo's blue is antimatter, and antimatter is made up of half of all the like, bro, shut the, I don't care.
Implode and even amplify his stats, making him stronger and faster. But Toji was able to prepare for this and nearly kill the strongest sorcerer. However, at the brink of death, Gojo was able to use a new ability, with Gojo returning from the dead by using the reverse curse technique. This is a special type of curse technique that takes—
Diddy could touch Gojo. I'm not gonna lie, you might actually be right. You know, you might actually be right. You might be that Diddy might be the one guy who can bypass Gojo Infinity, because you know, theoretically Diddy could touch anybody.
Cursed energy and reverses it into positive energy, allowing Gojo to heal himself from death. As Gojo and Toji fight, he was able to channel reverse cursed energy, red. Being twice the cursed energy of blue, this creates a repel effect that can send some—
I'm gonna be real, I hate power scalers because they state their favorite power, but not even seeing what the other person can do. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But Divine, but that's why I like Divine, because he'll explain both power sets and then he'll give a conclusion at the end.
Someone like Toji who can defeat special grade curses like Dagon flying. And now for the best of both worlds. The combination of both infinities of red and blue creates an imaginary mass, an imaginary technique, hollow purple. This technique erases whatever is in its way out of existence, with this technique being argued to move at the speed of light, going off the theory of tachyons.
Okay, Divine, listen. Okay, listen. Who said it earlier? Was it Daniel? Or no, who was it? Somebody said, someone was trying to cook me. Who was it? Was it Kagura? Oh, Kagura. Oh, Kagura was saying that hollow purple is faster than I think. And he's right. It's the speed of light. It's the speed of light. But the thing is, Saitama is faster than the speed of light. Goku is faster than the speed of light. So I hate to be that guy. Still not hitting either of them. I hate to be that guy. Saitama and Goku are both faster than the speed of light. Sorry. Man, I missed the VR days. Those are truly golden. They're coming. Dude, they're here. We're going to do some VR horror pretty soon. I think I'm going to start doing VR horror games stuff. I think I'm going to clip that up on TikTok and Instagram. And I think a lot of people are going to really like that stuff. So I'm going to start making a lot more VR horror or just horror stuff in general.
Tachyons being particles made of imaginary mass that move beyond the speed of light, with hollow purple functioning similarly. But the greatest technique in Gojo's arsenal is his domain expansion. A domain expansion is the most supreme technique of any Jujutsu user. It's achieved by expanding one's innate domain with cursed energy while using—
I'm not gonna lie, he's actually actually really hyping up Saitama right now, but at the same time, I don't know, because Divine is an avid hater for Goku versus Saitama. He does say Goku always wins, which, you know, I tend to agree with him. But he is kind of gassing up Gojo right now.
Barrier to construct it inside a separate space, with these domain expansions being a guaranteed hit on your opponent, meaning getting caught in one of these domain expansions is an instant defeat. However, it's not completely over, as when Gojo was fighting the strongest disaster curse, Jogo used his domain expansion on Gojo, which allowed him to bypass infinity, meaning he could kill Gojo. However, Gojo explains the best way to escape a domain expansion is to lay out your own. Gojo's domain expansion Infinite Void presents the target with limitless information, compelling them to see and feel all the information in the universe all at once, causing a state of paralysis as you slowly die. Gojo also possesses the sixth eyes, which allows him to see the cursed energy.
I just feel like Saitama would be able to somehow, with his stupid ass hacks, he would be able to bypass Gojo's domain expansion. I think, like I said, the only thing would be his infinity. Saitama was faster than the speed of light, in my opinion, so yeah, I don't know. Let's see what he says.
Of others on an extremely detailed level, as he can see the souls of others and can see the soul of Sukuna inside Yuji's body. Additionally, his eyes allow him to have an infinite use of his curse technique, with characters like Naobito being rumored to be the fastest sorcerer. This includes everyone, with the exception of Gojo. Gojo would later go on to take on the King of Curses to find out who truly is the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer in history. Sukuna possesses Megami's body and has 19 fingers, and using Megami's 10 shadows, with this treasure he summons Maharaga, a Shikigami that is literally able to adapt to anything. And in this case, Maharaga was showing Sukuna the blueprint for Gojo's infinity, and yet Gojo is still able to fight a 3v1 and knock out the King of Curses with a Black Flash. Overall, Satoru Gojo would scale from island level to planetary with high...
Whoa, I'm not gonna lie, planetary, where the hell did that come from? I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I understand you're glazing Gojo right now, but how is Buddy planetary? What attack is planetary? He can't destroy a planet. I mean, yeah, he has the hollow purple, but I don't think the hollow purple can turn as big as into a planet. It's not that big. I mean, I guess you can use hollow purple, shoot it straight down into the earth, and then there'd be a hole in the earth, and that would destroy the earth eventually. Gojo is not planet. I agree. I think if we're highballing Gojo, maybe city level. Maybe. What's higher, mountain level or city level? I would say probably, I mean, if we're talking like Mount Everest, probably Mount Everest. I mean, he's probably mountain level. Crazy how the 10 shadows was dog, frogs, elephant, ox, and then Maharaga. I mean, yeah, Gojo's not planetary. I don't know where he got that from. Gojo is large city level being generous. I agree. I love Gojo more than the rest of the people in this video, but he's not planetary. We got Gojo Meat Rider saying he's not planetary. That's crazy.
Hypersonic to faster than light speed. But now...
Don't trust official Divine? More often than not, Divine is right, in my opinion. More often than not. Yes, Gojo is Kagero. You might be the biggest Gojo glazer of all time. More often than not, Divine is right, but I disagree with him right there. I don't think Gojo's planetary.
Gojo's opponent is someone who has won almost...
Can Gojo, like, eventually destroy a planet if he spammed, like, 1,000 hollow purples and just aimed them right at the core of the earth? Yeah, probably. But, like, there's not, like, one attack where he could, you know, straight up destroy an entire planet, like in Dragon Ball.
Every battle in a single punch. Saitama, a human who gained the power of a god and now has the ability to defeat all of his opponents in one punch. Saitama's character is described as being an endgame protagonist placed at the beginning of the series. Saitama was able to break his limiter by doing excruciating training over 3 years. As a result, the limit that was placed on all beings was broken, allowing Saitama's strength to grow without an end in sight. With this power in his hands,
Official Divine only takes information from official sites for the creator themselves. Isn't that what you want? That's what you want, though. Like when you're power scaling, you want to use evidence from official official sites, official pages from the manga. That's what you want. I mean, I don't really know how that's a bad thing. You're not giving too much credit. He's town level. Maybe he's like city level. Wait, didn't they say when a user is marked special grade, it means they can at least destroy a country? I don't think Sukuna can destroy a country. I mean, maybe if you're talking about maybe like the smallest country in the world, maybe.
Saitama cannot lose. But among the stars, there's another.
Oh, so yes, always trust official. Okay.
Being who's become bored fighting weak opponents and wants a challenge. Boros, an alien from space known as the Dominator of the universe, has his targets locked on Earth, coming for one man. Pause. Boros comments on Saitama's power, saying he has immeasurable strength, with Saitama at this point in the series having defeated every single monster with a single normal punch. However, Boros is different. Boros is actually able to survive one of Saitama's normal punches and kick Saitama all the way from the Earth to the moon. And Saitama performs his best speed feat so far as he jumps from the moon to the Earth, which would require him to be moving about 299,792 kilometers per second, or the speed of light.
Oh my, what did I say? Kagero. Listen, see? I told you. Early One Punch Man, he did a light speed feat, bro. A light speed feat. I told you. Hollow Purple ain't touching Saitama. I try to tell you, bro.
Boros decides to finish.
Power scaling got weird ever since I found out King Julian from Madagascar is building level. You ain't telling me he's building level. I need proof. There's no way that little ass animal is building level. What did he do? What do you mean he's building level? Hold on. We need to pause this right now, bro. Hold up.
And Saitama couldn't agree more, as Boros charges up his most powerful attack called the Collapsing Star Roaring Cannon, which is stated to be able to destroy the entire planet's surface. Saitama finally showing a glimpse of his true strength as he uses his Serious Punch, with the shockwave from this punch being enough to obliterate Boros' Collapsing Star Roaring Cannon and even split the Earth's atmosphere, which would reach multi-continental levels of strength. Boros states that Saitama was still holding back, and now Saitama is once again alone in the universe as the strongest in existence. Saitama ends up fighting Garo, who is a human whose goal is to become a monster himself, and his passion to achieve this.
Chat, okay, what do we think? Do we think season 3 of Saitama is going to be good? As of the time of streaming this, only episode 1 is out, and I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard not very good things about it. But you never know. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not going to be as good as season 1. I don't care. It's just not, in my opinion, it's probably not going to be as good as season 1. Listen. I don't think we're going to get Garu versus Saitama this season, but you guys know that really famous fan animation of Garu versus Saitama, when Garu is Infinite Garu. It's like a really famous fan animation that some guy did. If that turns out to be better than the official anime, pack it up. Just stop. Just be like Berserk and never get an official anime. It's okay. We don't need it. I mean, One Punch Man is a really good manga. We don't need a really good anime. You know what I'm saying? Pack it up. If a fan animation does it better than the official licensed anime, I don't want it.
Goal literally allows him to do it and becomes Monster Garo. Garo in his fight against
it has potential, but it's not going to be comparable. Yeah, I agree.
Platinum Sperm is able to fight so fast that their movements are happening within fractions of a second, with their speed being count all the way to 200 times faster than light. Garo is able to arrive in the presence of God, and God offers him some of his power, and all Garo has to do is take his hand. Garo declines and slaps his hand out of the way, but even that slight touch between God and monster produces something terrifying. When Garo lands back down on Earth, he's not a monster anymore. He's a god. Garo defeated all of the heroes, and when Saitama arrives on the battlefield just in time to see Garo punch a hole through Genos' core, we now see why Saitama was holding back. Holding his friend's core in his hand, the only thing he can think about now is Serious Punch. If this punch lands, Garo will be erased from existence, but he decides to do the only thing to match Saitama's power. He literally matches Saitama's power. With both of them winding up serious punches, their clash connects in space, and it launches Garo and Saitama to one of Jupiter's moons, but in the opposite direction, they left a hole in space. With this punch being labeled a Serious Punch squared, and seeing as though they were able to destroy all the stars within this radius, and using inverse square law, we can see that this punch generated.
See, okay, right here. Listen, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about earlier. If this If this looks better than the official licensed anime, pack it up. I don't want it. Look
all
at
the
this.
stars within this radius, and using inverse square law, we can see that this punch
Look at
generated
this.
multi-galaxy levels of power. Saitama states that he's
Listen, if that part is better in the fan animation than the anime, like, dude, like, why? What are you even trying? Bro, One Punch Man is so ridiculous. It is. Even Monakage is not even that much of a glazer. I only glaze Monakage. There is H creator worked on it. I'm aware. I'm fully aware of what happened through or who's making season 3. If Saitama can move hyperspace infinity is nothing. Hopefully he puts those animation skills to oh, I know what you guys do.
now using his full strength and begins throwing Garo around the moon as he's able to grab subspace gates and rips off the surface of the moon with a serious table flip. We get a look at how Saitama's strength actually works as it's shown on a graph in comparison to Garo. We see that Saitama has finite jumps, however there's no end. The manga confirms that this is exponential growth, meaning he continuously gets stronger without limit rather than literal infinite mass punches. He grows so exponentially fast that
They should get the people that did the fan animations to do the actual anime. Honestly, I agree. That's what they've been doing for One Piece. I don't know if you guys know, but basically the reason why One Piece has been looking so good lately is because like the studio Period, I'm pretty sure they've been like shopping around like what's the word? Like freelance animators. They've been trying to find freelance animators around the world, and they just tell them, "Hey, can you animate this scene?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
Garo
That's
can't
what they did for season 2 of JJK as well.
copy his strength, and Saitama catches his punch. And what happens next? Well, Saitama sneezes, and just the force of his sneeze is powerful enough to destroy Jupiter, leaving only the core. Garo kicks Saitama to the sun and tries to escape to Earth, but Saitama uses a serious fart and moves massively faster than light and is able to catch up to Garo. Yeah, this is the official manga. Garo teaches Saitama a technique that allows him to travel back in time, saying that if anyone can master the power of God without taking his hand, it's him.
Listen, okay, you guys know how I said he was like glazing Gojo? Gojo got nothing on this guy. Listen, new subscriber, welcome. Yes, sir. But yeah, no, Gojo got nothing on Saitama. Saitama's gonna like sneeze on Gojo and Gojo's dead. Dude, Saitama sneezed and Jupiter was like nearly destroyed. It's over, bro. Pack it up, Gojo. Pack it up. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Gojo might be one of the biggest frauds in anime. I don't know what made people think that Gojo's one of the strongest anime characters. I don't know what made people think that. Rimuru is stronger, Goku's stronger, Anos is stronger, Saitama is stronger. Bro, the entire dude, Krillin from Dragon Ball, Yamcha can beat Gojo. I don't know who made this up. Gojo's not that strong.
Saitama is launched back in time and the reversal of causality to perform a feat that not even the One Punch Man can do, ending a fight in 0 punches. With Saitama later taking on Empty Void, who took Garo's power and is able to do something pretty interesting. Empty Void uses an ability that defies the very causality of the universe, allowing him to perceive all the infinite possibilities and manipulate parallel worlds using this technique. But this wouldn't mean Empty Void himself is above the causality of the universe, as he just placed himself there using his ability. And whenever he does a slash on the orbs, it only does a certain amount of damage to the planet or area that he's attacking, and it doesn't affect the entire timeline. Regardless, Saitama is able to catch these attacks and defeat him casually. Overall, Saitama would scale to multi-galaxy with massively faster than light speed.
Yeah, I mean, okay, already right there we got our answer. He said, Divine said Gojo at best is planetary. He's saying Saitama is galaxy / multi-planetary. He is like Gojo. There's like, it's not even a competition. And now he's probably gonna go over like why he beat why Saitama wins, which I agree. I think Saitama wins. Let's see what he says about Infinity. I feel like Saitama. I do feel like Saitama has some sort of way to bypass Infinity. I don't know how he would do it, but I want to see if he, comments on that.
In terms of pure strength and speed, this fight isn't close at all, and it's completely one-sided, as Saitama outscales Gojo in his entire verse millions of times over.
Yep.
However, the true argument comes when we ask the question if Saitama can get past Infinity.
Yep.
Because if Saitama is unable to bypass Infinity, he would eventually slow down and can be hit with a domain expansion, which would grant Gojo the win. However, this wouldn't be the case. Gojo's ability is shown to activate automatically. However, that doesn't mean it's instantaneous, as Gojo Gojo says himself that what he was doing consciously is now happening automatically, meaning his ability would activate as fast as his perception, as his ability has to go through a filtering process to be able to stop attacks from reaching Gojo. If his ability is unable to perceive Saitama's movements, nothing is stopping Saitama from one-shotting him. But this would actually go even further, as Saitama has the ability to interact with non-physical things like Garo's gates, and could theoretically just grab Infinity and move it to the side. Another win condition for Saitama would be simply destroying the planet, as he now can breathe in space. However, this probably isn't a route that Saitama would take. However, Gojo's domain expansion Infinite Void would be a win condition, but there are a few ways for Saitama to get out of this. For starters, Saitama could simply break the domain expansion.
Was that an analog horror set? I think so. He's been like flashing like weird meme versions of Saitama on the screen that I'm pretty sure are not from the manga.
From the inside before Infinity takes its full effect, as within 0.
This is how the fight would go. Gojo shoots hollow purple at Saitama. Then Saitama sees a discount marker coupon on the ground, picks it up. The purple hits Saitama's head and bounces back to Gojo. Honestly, yeah. It's like a when he goes down, you see his bald head. It's like really shiny, and it like reflects. It reflects the hollow purple back at Gojo. That'd be so funny.
2 seconds, it causes normal people to go into comas for several months, and Saitama is definitely fast enough to break out. So just like almost everyone expected, Saitama is going to win. And shout out to Eric, who dropped 70 to sponsor this video.
That was a good video. I'm not gonna lie, Saitama or Divine's usually right. I don't know. I disagree. I don't think Gojo is planetary, but maybe he was just highballing it, but I don't even know how he would highball into that. Anyways, chat. Next video. Here we go, chat. It's spooky season. Could Goku survive in analog horror? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know how this video has nearly 1 million views. You're asking if a man who can destroy an entire universe can survive Freddy? Huh? Goku would destroy the FNAF verse, bro. What's going on here? We gotta watch this. I need an explanation because I genuinely don't know what's going on here. Lock in, chat.
So, as it's October and Halloween spooky season is almost upon us, this time of year I always go to one of my personal guilty pleasures here on YouTube. Analog horror. For those who are not familiar, analog horror is a genre of online video that uses older styles of video making to tell some kind of horror story. It's been around for quite a while now, and even if you aren't familiar with analog horror overall, you've probably heard of at least one example of it. The Backrooms, Local 58, FNAF VHS, and even far older series like Marble Hornets and No Through Road might all fall into the umbrella of analog horror, and it's gotten so influential that it has directly influenced.
Springtrap always does come back. Goku comes back. Every single time Goku's died, he's come back. Goku's got the Dragon Balls too. If Springtrap got the Dragon Balls, Goku got the Dragon Balls too.
Horror movies like Skinamarink. Now, this might just be my power scaler Dragon Ball fan brain rot, but one of the first things that come to mind when I see these series is something incredibly simple. What if Goku was in these worlds? Are the monsters, the entities that exist in these horror series actually strong and threatening, or are they only scary because the people in the stories are powerless in comparison to them? Today,
listen, if an analog horror, like if I would listen, chat, the reason I will never be put in a situation like this is, oh my god, like say we're like in a haunted house, whatever. I don't even know why I'd be in a haunted house, but I'm in a haunted house. Oh my god, I hear a creepy noise. Let's investigate. Who says that? I ain't investigating, bro. I'm out of there. First. Number two, if you're telling me an animatronic Freddy can get me? Hell nah. I'm 6'4" and nonchalant. I'd pack up Freddy. I hate to be that guy. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? I'm gonna start cooking him, bro. I'll be like, you're a rust bucket. You oil guzzler, bolt muncher. You copper back. I'd start cooking. I start being racist. And you know what you gotta do? This is what you do in FNAF. Get a bucket of water. It's over. FNAF world, the FNAF universe has been solved. FNAF universe has been solved. Get a bucket of water. Boom. It's over. It's that easy.
let's find out. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's jump right in. Now, for this video specifically, I will just be covering the analog series that I am personally familiar with and also for the most part enjoy. If there was an analog horror or just internet horror series you thought I missed out on or would like me to give a power scale for in the future, just let me know in the comments down below. To begin, let's just do a basic warm-up for Goku with a collection of series I like to call what if analog horrors. Essentially, this takes a pre-existing series that isn't exactly horror and turns it into internet
yeah, dude.
horror.
What if we got like a Sonic EXE but for Goku, like a Goku EXE? That'd be kind of funny. That'd be really cool, actually.
Even Dragon Ball
that's kind of like that's basically Goku Terror though. We seen that in Mugen.
Has its own version of this called The Others, but we'll be talking about that a little bit later down the line. Of these, I think the two most well known at this point are the Godzilla analog horror called Man in the Suit and the Batman analog horror called The Bat. While there are definitely versions of Batman and Godzilla who can actually beat Goku, unfortunately, to fit in the horror genre and give them a unique twist, neither of these versions are actually very strong. Firstly, the Man in the Suit isn't actually a real Godzilla, but a weird mutated version of the actor who played Godzilla, meaning instead of a city-sized monster, he's only slightly larger than a normal guy. Still, he has some pretty unique hacks abilities, as he seems to be constantly evolving and mutating, even being able to infect other people and turn them into their own tiny Godzilla franchise monsters. The Bat is more straightforward, essentially just being classic Batman if he was insane and terrorized Gotham City.
So he's just basically power scaling like different analog horror villains against Goku. You're telling me this man thinks that a single one of these characters can beat a man who can destroy an entire universe, who negates existence erasure, whose sheer power bypasses time manipulation? What are we doing here?
Instead of actually helping it. It's implied he amps himself with a bunch
this video is point. I'm not gonna lie, that
to
guy
make
kind of
himself
with
stronger,
you right now.
but all he's really done is beat up and traumatize random criminals. Suffice to say, neither of these guys are very strong, and unfortunately, both of them would not even pose a threat to Goku from Chapter 1 of Dragon Ball, so let's just move on. Another subgenre of analog horror that doesn't do much better are the animatronic horror series, most of them which are inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. You've got Harmony and Horror, The Walton Files, and FNAF VHS, just to name a few. Just like the previous set of analog horror series, there's not much these characters can really do to threaten any version of Goku. While being a large haunted animatronic suit allows you to be threatening to a normal person, again, Goku is just obviously...
I guess I'm not a normal person because I'm telling you right now, if I go to Chuck E. Cheese and the animatronic comes up and walks up to me and tries to kill me, I'm getting a bucket of water and I'm pouring it on him. He's done. What is he gonna do?
So far beyond, that doesn't really make a difference either way. The best you can argue for is that many of these series involve supernatural ghosts and spirits possessing these suits, but even then, through Ki, Goku can interact with spirits. So actually, it's very likely Goku would be able to put a lot of these spirits to rest, allowing them to be reborn again like he did for Kid Buu. In other words, Goku would fast-track these horror stories to a happy ending.
Easy.
So is this whole video just going to be me saying Goku wins?
Yes.
No. For example of a scenario that I think is essentially unwinnable for Goku, we can look to an analog horror series like the Tangji virus. In this story,
a virus? I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yeah, okay, back it up, Goku. Goku's already lost to one virus. He ain't gonna beat another one, bro.
A site that evolves in a random water source in a small town essentially takes over people's bodies and eventually takes over the world by spreading infected water across the planet. And honestly, what is Goku supposed to do here? Well, I think Goku would be too powerful to be infected by the virus, as Saiyans are completely immune to a virus that can wipe out all of humanity. I don't think any amount of strength will allow him to eradicate or delete a virus out of other people's bodies. The best I can...
Nah, he has Ultra Instinct. He has Ultra Instinct. So when the virus, like if the virus is like flying towards him, like in a little like speck of like saliva or something, his Ultra Instinct would activate it and he'd dodge it. And like every single time the virus, like the microscopic virus, like it is nearing his body, his Ultra Instinct would just dodge it, bro.
Think of is that he could hypothetically sense the key of infected people and stop the virus before it spreads by blowing them all up, but that assumes he's able to figure out what's happening in time. While Goku doesn't necessarily lose in this scenario, I think it's almost impossible for him to win. And this really goes for any virus or infection-based analog horror. But is there any analog horror entity who can straight up give any version of Goku a challenge in a straight up fight? Or are technical wins only possible for internet horror? Well, the group of series that I think has the best shot at doing so are cosmic horror series. As the name implies, this involves supernatural scenarios well beyond just the Earth
He
and
doesn't lose, he
sometimes
just can't
beyond
win.
our
Yeah.
very understanding. The first series that comes to mind is the Mandela Catalog.
Goku doesn't need UI for a damn virus. Daniel, he died. He died in the actual show to a virus. What are you talking about? Buddy, listen, I'm the #1 Goku Glazer in the universe. Buddy, listen, I will glaze that man until I die on my deathbed. Buddy died to a virus. What do you mean? He died to a virus. Goku ain't gonna beat a virus.
In this series, the world is being invaded by beings known as alternates, which are warped and twisted replacements of real people whose main objective is to cause someone to delete themselves in real life. They seem to be controlled or led by an entity calling himself Gabriel, who seemingly replaced the biblical angel and literally stopped the events of the Bible from happening. This tells us that seemingly powerful non-human entities can also be given an alternate as long as they are intelligent. If that's true, then everyone might be screwed, because what if Goku got an alternate, essentially having Goku Black happen all over again? I mentioned before but this is essentially the plot of the Dragon Ball analog horror series known as The Others. I don't want to spoil it, but if you want to see how Goku does in a scenario like this, please make sure to check it out.
Damn, what the hell is
now,
that?
we get to
What the hell was that? That was kind of cool, actually. That art was kind of cool. That was before Super Saiyan God Ankh, not affected by those things. Daniel. What is Super Saiyan God gonna do for Goku if Goku gets a virus? If Goku gets cancer? You think him going Super Saiyan God is gonna delete the virus or the cancer? No, that's not how that works. That is not how that works at all. What are we talking about here?
3 of my favorite analog horror series, all of which might arguably be some of the strongest, at least of the ones I know about. Local 58, Gemini Home Entertainment, and the Monument Mythos. Local 58 at first doesn't seem very powerful, mostly being made up of creepy, disconnected broadcasts that imply that there are some monsters or aliens on the planet who have feats of smashing cars apart. Pretty neat, but again, they struggle against Chapter 1
Goku's
Kid
got
Goku.
that. That's
However,
easy.
that can't be said for the main entity of the verse, which is literally the moon, which seemingly has
Remember when
turned
Super Saiyan God had a healing factor in Battle of God and never got shown ever again? Goku is now a god, is not affected by things like that. Oh my god, Daniel. Listen, Daniel. I love the glaze. Listen, I love the glaze. I love Goku glaze. You know me. I'm the biggest Goku glazer of all time. But your glaze is going too far. That's just not how... First off, Goku is not a god. He has God Ki. Him being a god and him harnessing God Ki are two different things, okay, buddy? He is not any kind of god in his verse, okay? Yes, he harnesses God Ki, which allows him to tap into a form with his God Ki, but he's not a god, okay? And just because you're a god, that doesn't mean you don't die in Dragon Ball, okay? Listen, if Beerus dies, he can die. Like, Beerus can die. You know what I'm saying? Which gods actually did die? I forget. I'm trying to think of which gods died in, King Kai. King Kai died. King Kai is a god in the Dragon Ball verse, but he died to Cell because Goku teleported him to his planet. I don't know where you're getting this. Gods die, okay? That's first. Second off, God Ki doesn't negate viruses in Dragon Ball verse. I don't know where you're getting this from.
to an evil entity capable of driving anyone who sees it insane. Based off the change compared to our moon, this unknown entity at the bare minimum is
It's like saying Beerus dies from cancer. He can. You think Beerus has been the god of destruction since the beginning of time itself in Dragon Ball? No. There's been multiple gods of destruction. Like in the Tournament of Power, Toppo was the next god of destruction for his universe. He was going to take the place of the god of destruction from his universe. They passed it along. Beerus isn't he's not immortal, bro. He's not. I hate to be that guy. I hate to burst your bubble. Yes, they died from viruses. They die from old age. Okay, they get replaced by other people. That's why Beerus is like, oh my god, Vegeta, do you want to be the god of destruction and stuff like that. And Whis has offered it to Goku multiple times. They pass it on. You're not immortal forever.
continental in power, though it's likely just is the moon, so it's probably moon level. Goku likely isn't powerful enough to destroy this thing outright until around the 22nd Budokai, and while he could use the power pole to jump up to it and throw hands, looking at it would probably make him lose his mind as well. So if it's an early enough version of Goku, he does indeed lose in this scenario, but let's push things further. Next, we have Gemini Home Entertainment, which in a way is just Local 58 on an even larger scale. Once again, it involves an evil cosmic body slowly taking over the planet, but this time
Cosmic Horror has got to be like underrated low-key. We might have to watch a whole video at some point about Cosmic Horror. That shit's kind of cool.
Instead of a moon, it's an entire planet known as the Iris. While its own size is unclear, what we do see is that it's able to drastically mutate and warp the geography of other planets, like Neptune. In fact, it seemed to turn Neptune into a death beam that shot light across the entire solar system in a couple seconds, arguably making it massively faster than light, given that it usually takes light 4 hours to reach Neptune from the sun. This is consistent with the fact that the Iris likely came from another solar system. Still, this means that Goku is up against a mutating planet-sized eye that can move at massively faster than light speeds. Unironically,
Goku's faster than light. Don't even try to say. I know he's gonna be like, well, early Goku's not faster than light, so he loses. Yeah, but current Goku. We're talking about current Goku here, and current Goku would destroy that thing. He destroyed the planet. What do you mean? Like, Goku's a planet buster. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. He's like, Goku is a planet buster, and he is faster than light.
Goku might be in trouble all the way through OG Dragon Ball, and the Iris would simply be too fast for him even if he could tag it with a Kamehameha. Their attack potency should also be pretty close, given that the hacks of the Iris can affect large planets. Still, I think by the time of the Saiyan Saga, Goku's attack potency and speed are high enough that one good Kamehameha could blow the Iris away. I bet you didn't think Analog Horror could be that strong, but wait, we still have one more series to talk about.
Oh my gosh. Goku wins!
The Monument Mythos. It is honestly a complete coincidence that my personal favorite Analog Horror series just so happens to be one of the most powerful ones I know. The Monument
Monakage, watch the DBZ Analog, the others.
Mythos is full of a lot of satire, but genuinely does have some pretty scary moments, and also some of the craziest power scaling feats I've seen from a series that isn't a video game, a comic, or an anime. Now, summarizing the story would be impossible, but I genuinely recommend checking it out. There are numerous powerful entities within the Monument Mythos, like the D-Day Knight, the Last Son of Alcatraz, or the Air Force One Angel, who all have anywhere from multi-city block all the way to beyond planetary level implications. However, all of them are
Goku's universal.
Absolute fodder compared to the ultimate cosmic god of the verse, known as the Horned Serpent. Now, this entity essentially causes everything to happen in the story, and every other powerful character is usually just a tiny fraction of its power. I should note that the Horned Serpent is literally an alternate version of George Washington. I promise it makes sense.
Huh? So the strongest thing in this analog verse is George Washington. How does that make sense?
When you watch the series, and I don't have enough time to get into it right now. Anyways, the first thing we see the Horned Serpent do is destroy the Earth when it's freed, its sheer size alone being brown dwarf level in power, making him already solo OG Dragon Ball.
Is current Goku planetary multiversal? He's probably multiversal right now.
Just by existing, and probably giving Saiyan Saga Goku a hard time. However, this turns out to just be an avatar of the true serpent, as the creator of the series has told us that the serpent is actually a higher dimensional entity that we only perceive in the third dimension because that's all what humans can comprehend. We learned that another aspect of the Horned Serpent is a place called Wonder.
George Washington beats Goku? I know, bro. Like, what do you mean George Washington is an omnipotent entity in this universe?
Land, an internal infinite structure in which both time is irrelevant and doesn't exist. If that wasn't enough, after being reborn, the Horned Serpent caused something known as the Great Division, which created and affected multiple different universes. We are told that while not every world was affected by the division, many were. The Horned Serpent is also stronger than characters like Richard Nixon, who literally
what do you mean these historical figures are as strong as Goku?
Turned his entire universe into a fictional story. This makes the Horned
Richard Nixon? What do you mean, Joe? What do you mean? Is JFK gonna be? Is Donald Trump gonna be in this? What's going on? Is Abraham Lincoln gonna be next in this shit? About to be the strongest in the universe? What are we doing? Dang, U.S. President arc went great.
Serpent, a fourth or fifth dimensional being, capable of at least low multiversal power. This would make him strong enough to rival Goku as he is currently in Dragon Ball Super. As both
no, current Goku is multiversal.
them are to some degree into that low multiversal tier. I'd argue that the Horned Serpent might actually win due to having way more hacks abilities and just through the fact that he's far more esoteric in nature and physiology compared to Goku, who's
What is George Washington doing there? How is George Washington this strong? It doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
just a strong punch and kick guy. So can Goku survive Analog Horror? Almost. 99% of them lose to Saiyan Saga Goku or before. However, as we've seen, the Monument Mythos is absolutely no joke. I want to quickly thank all the creators who made these series. This video would not be possible without your hard work. I also want to thank my members who
Very
joined the
interesting.
channel.
I wish I knew some of the lore, like more of the lore of some of this analog horror stuff, but that was a very interesting video, guys. All right, I'm gonna finish my protein bar, and then we're gonna continue. Current Goku's boundless. Nope. Current Goku is not boundless, bro. He's not boundless. I don't know where you're getting this information from. George will call in the whole U.S. military and Goku? Goku would solo the U.S. military. Can you please explain what hacks is to me? Yeah, it's basically just powers and abilities that an individual character has. George Washington might give base Goku a little trouble, but Goku solos. Well, he's not boundless. I'm telling you right now, Goku's not boundless. End of Z Goku might be boundless. That's not true. Honored One, I did see that, bro. Dragon Ball's back. We're going to get a new game, 2 new projects. Dragon Ball Fighters is back. They confirmed new DLC for Sparking Zero. I'm not going to lie, bro. Dragon Ball's about to be winning. I'm about to be making so much content. Donald Trump will kick Goku out of the country. That's probably true, actually. Goku is an illegal alien. Kid Goku is hyper? Oh my god. This guy's just trolling. I think Daniel's trolling at this point. GT Goku is boundless. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, chat. 2026 is the year of Dragon Ball. I agree. Alright, chat. We got 2 more videos. Here we go. We have, which one do you guys want? You guys want to watch 6 most disturbing cases of real found footage, or do you guys want to watch greatest character development ever? Greatest character development in anime history or whatever. We got Goku's in here. Oh, we got Vegeta. Ooh, that's a bit lit. Okay, we got that, and we have 6 most disturbing cases of real found footage. This one might be a little spooky, guys. This one's to be a little scary, so it's very real. It's very real. Hacks is abilities with unfair advantage. I want to say it's unfair advantage. 6 most disturbing footage. The first one. 6 most disturbing cases. Let's save the horror one for last. Greatest character development. Alright. This next one's pretty short anyway. It's shorter than the other one. So, alright, we'll save the horror one for last. But here we go, chat. Greatest character development ever. Lock in. If Vegeta isn't in here, I'm going to be upset.
Character development is an essential part to a good story. Only the best of the best. The top shelf stories.
Dude, Zuko, by the way, listen, chat. I was not aware. Sorry, dude, we're 5 seconds of the video and I'm pausing. I was not aware of the straight heat that Avatar was until recently, bro. I had watched Avatar recently. I never watched it as a kid, but I watched it recently. Oh my god, bro. Avatar is peak. Avatar is so peak, bro. Zuko's sick. Oh my god, he might be my favorite character.
Have extremely well-written characters. Today, I'll be talking about some of the greatest character development I've seen in my life. Ultimately, I'm gonna talk about the best written character in existence.
Zuko?
You know I gotta start off with the king himself.
Let's go!
He's not actually a king, Prince Vegeta. The first time we actually...
I will say, in all of Dragon Ball, Vegeta has gone through the best character development. And that's true. I mean, Piccolo went through some pretty decent character development. Goku goes through some character development, but like overall, Vegeta easily Easily goes through the best character development.
See
Go
Vegeta
on
in the
to.
Saiyan saga. He was an evil, prideful, selfish prince, and he was so cool. We didn't really know much about him. All we knew was that he was strong and he didn't mind cutting off his BFFs. But after losing to Goku, a 5-year-old, and an obese samurai, his ego definitely took a hit. An experience like that will humble you. Humble you so much that in the next arc, the Frieza saga, Vegeta was actually working with our heroes. Do not get it twisted though, he was still doing ungodly things on Namek. He killed soldiers, massacred Namekians, killed Kui. Actually, that's not that bad. Eventually, Vegeta and our heroes fight Frieza. And if y'all thought Earth was humbling for Vegeta, man, Vegeta got...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I was first watching that scene and Frieza was torturing Vegeta, that shit kind of hit me. That shit kind of hit me. And even though I knew Vegeta was kind of bad still at that time, like I felt bad. And oh my god, bro, when Vegeta was playing for his life and he was dying on the ground and telling Goku about his whole lineage and how Goku needs to beat Frieza, bro, for payment for everything that Frieza has done to the Saiyan race and through the universe, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that speech doesn't get recognized enough. And it's always like, oh, Erwin's speech or whatever speech, you know what I'm saying? But Vegeta's dying words to Goku on Namek, that shit does not get talked about enough. That shit was peak.
Vegeta eventually dies on Namek and comes back, and the next time we see him is in the Cell saga. And this saga was a big deal for Vegeta. He got stronger, him and Bulma were officially a thing, and he met his son twice. And although he was a terrible father to him, Vegeta really loved him. But after Cell is defeated and Goku is dead, Vegeta decides he will fight no more. After 7 years of no Goku and peace on Earth,
which is crazy, he said, I give up fighting. Buddy then goes to train for 7 years. Okay, 7 years, and then as soon as Goku shows up for one day on Earth, he says, "All right, Goku, let's scrap."
Things are gonna change a bit, and as y'all can see, Vegeta is conforming to human life. He's pretty much an Earthling now. I mean, what could go wrong? Majin Vegeta is a representation of Vegeta's past. He doesn't care about anything except fighting Goku. Because no matter how much time passes, that first fight he lost on Earth still stuck with him. And although Vegeta was back on his evil stuff, he had changed too much already. He was a family man, a family guy. And in a final attempt to stop Majin Buu, he gives his son a hug and sacrifices himself for humans, Earthlings. The same.
Bro, Vegeta has such fire speeches, because that, when like the meaningless speech, when he's like, meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaning? Like, bro, that speech is fire. When he gives the speech to Trunks before him dying. Oh my, bro, Vegeta's my favorite character in Dragon Ball. I'm a Goku Glazer, but Vegeta is my favorite character in Dragon Ball.
People he did not care about a few years ago. That, ladies and gentlemen, is character development. I'm not even gonna mention the fact that he admitted that Goku was better than him. That is truly art. Then Dragon Ball Super came out. Vegeta went from bad to good. But what about someone who went from good to a monster?
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
I never understood why he became stoned after doing the final explosion. Well, from what I understand, he basically used all of the energy and all the ki he had into one big attack that essentially, like, exploded him and sacrificed his life. Something like that. I mean, I don't know why he turned to stone either. I mean, I guess he could have just blown up, probably. Yeah, I don't really know, but he did die, so.
Of this man, but
Eren Yeager had the best character arc, guys. Let's stop lying to ourselves. No, I'm not gonna let you get away with saying that. Zeke was right. And I'm not gonna lie, at first when I was watching season 4, I was like, yeah, go Eren, I want Eren to win. No, Zeke was right. This is totally off topic. Zeke was completely right, bro. Listen, Eren wanted to destroy and kill 95% of the human population on Earth just to protect his friends and just to protect Armin and Mikasa. All Zeke wanted to do, no violence, nobody was gonna die. All he wanted to do was make the Eldians infertile, meaning they can't have kids. They can still get it down, but nobody's gonna get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So if the Eldians don't have kids, the Titan powers can't be passed on, and once all the Eldians just die out from old age, that's it. No more Titans. Zeke was right. I ain't gonna lie. Eren was wrong. Zeke was so right, bro. Yo, Zeke was so terrifying when he first... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Zeke was kind of an asshole throughout the show. He was. He was kind of a bitch boy. He followed the government's orders a little too closely. But at the end of the day, his grand plan was way better than Aaron's grand plan. Oh, bro, Aaron was delusional. I agree. Aaron was delusional.
But I also hate him. Walter White has one of the craziest character arcs.
I don't care what you say, Zeke. How was Zeke wrong? How was Zeke? Hold on, I need to have this debate. How was Zeke wrong? So you'd rather kill and destroy and murder 95% of the population on Earth who are majority innocent, like kids, wives, women, boys, bro. All these people are absolutely innocent. Don't even know Aaron's existence. Don't even know who he is. Didn't even care he existed. The majority of the people were absolutely innocent, and Aaron was like, nah, I'm gonna kill them all anyway. No, Zeke was right. He was objectively right. Nobody would have died with his method. All that would have happened was the Eldians would have been infertile, they couldn't have kids, and that would have led to the downfall of the Titan power. If no more Eldians were born, that means the Titan power would have died out. And that's it. No more Titan powers, and no more and no more like abuse of Titan powers in the world. You can't like it's over. It's over. To me, that sounds about right.
In history, his transformation is night and day, and it was a gradual growth too. That's what I love about it so much. First half of season 1, chemistry teacher Walter. He was a weak man. He worked 2 jobs and he never stood up for himself. Boom, he's diagnosed with cancer. So he decides, hey, if I'm gonna die, I might as well make some money while I'm at it. He starts cooking meth, maybe kill.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is the greatest show I've ever seen in my life. It is episode for episode the greatest show I've ever seen in my life. And if you have not seen Breaking Bad, put the anime down for a second. Put the anime down for a second. Go watch Breaking Bad. It is so fire, bro.
With some people along the way, but it's no biggie. Boom, Heisenberg is born. Season 2, Walter and Jesse are officially in the game now. Everything's looking good. They get into that money, get into that dough. But Tuco not acting too nice, so now we gotta kill him. Walter and Jesse officially start running things by themselves, getting that money, getting that dough. Trouble in paradise. Walter's wife, Skylar, is a little suspicious of his actions, which eventually leads her to cheating on him. How does that even make sense? But we got some good.
Imagine that, chat. You have cancer and you have maximum 2 years to live. And you know what your wife does to you? She cheats on you.
News, Walter's cancer is getting better. But wait. Walter is.
We have to go back to the Zeke conversation. Monakage, listen, if they went along with Zeke's plan, the AOT saga would have been eliminated by Aaron. But Aaron knew by killing 9% of the population, they could at least start over in the what? Dude, mysterious. Okay, if we're talking about real world, okay, let's bring this plan into real world, right? Let's bring this plan to real world. So you're saying, just to protect you, your family, and your friends, you would kill 95% of the population because you and your family and friends have some sort of special power that could potentially be abused to rule the world and kill people for no simple reason. So you're telling me killing 95% of the population on planet Earth just to protect your power and your family is a better idea than just not letting your family, your friends, and you to reproduce and have children, so then the power can eventually die out. I'm so sorry. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. If we're being objective here and we're being truly philosophical here on what is right and wrong, the pros and cons absolutely outweigh Aaron's plan for Zeke's plan. I'm so sorry. Yes, I would, Kage. Yes, I would. Wow, that is crazy. Aaron was truly the GOAT for trying to save his people. I'm not saying I'm not saying like abandon your people. But if you're thinking objectively here, right now on Earth, there's 8 billion people. You're telling me you're gonna kill 7.7 billion people just to protect your power and your friends? You're not getting hurt when you get euthanized. You're not getting hurt. You just can't have kids. Like, Zeke is basically telling Shenron with the Dragon Balls, okay, Eldians can't have kids. No, you don't feel any pain. There's nothing. You still live your life and you die of old age. How is that bad? I will destroy the world just for fun of it. That is crazy. Y'all are absolutely insane.
not too happy about that. You see, it wasn't according to plan. He was supposed to sell drugs and then just die. Now that the cancer is getting better, it brings up the question, why would he need to keep selling drugs? Is it for him or is it for his family? So now things are a little complicated. We meet Jesse's girlfriend, Jane. She'll be important later. Walter meets Gustavo. Just imagine Colonel Sanders, but instead of selling chicken and fries, he sells chicken and methamphetamines. And Walter wants to work with him to make some more of that guap. You know what I mean? Sadly to no avail. But good news, Walter eventually gets an opportunity to work with Gustavo because I guess he wanted a piece of that blue crystal. But then Walter is put in a bit of a pickle. You see, he only has 1 hour to deliver the product. But at the same time, his daughter's about to be born. Now Walter.
Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This one hurt. I'm not, like, okay, if you guys haven't seen Breaking Bad, spoiler alert, but there's a scene where Walter has to, like, he has a really important drug deal, and he's about to make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. But when the drug deal is supposed to take place, his wife is giving birth. His wife is giving birth. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember if it's his kid. I don't even think it's actually his kid. But his wife is giving birth. It's very sad. But he chooses to go sell the drugs instead of being with his wife.
I know it's a lot of money. Walter eventually goes to see Jesse because they've been having a rocky relationship this season, and he just wants to talk to him. But what he doesn't know is that Jane and Jesse right now are high. They were using the needle. And when Walter walks in there, pause the music real quick. This is messed up. Walter officially becomes a bad person here. And not like a bad person like, oh, he's so bad that he's cool. No, he's not cool at all. This is vile. So when Walter gets in there, he sees Jesse and Jane knocked out pretty much because they're so hot. And boom, out of nowhere, Jane starts choking on her own vomit because she overdosed. And when I was first watching this, I was like, Walter, help her, that's Jesse's girl, help her. Walter just sits there and watches crazy. Her die. Yep. I can't even put into words how messed up this is. This dude had the audacity to cry after too, like he was watching like the freaking intro of Up or something. And the only reason he did this is because he thought Jane wasn't good for Jesse. But instead of putting his hand on Jesse's shoulder and saying, hey, Jesse, maybe you shouldn't be with her. No, he'd rather just let his girlfriend die. To me, this is when Walter became irredeemable. He could feed the homeless, donate millions, give me a lifetime supply of Chick-fil-A. Almost nothing will get me to
I don't know if that like makes him irredeemable. Like from Walter's perspective, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna assume 99% of you guys have not seen Breaking Bad, but I'm gonna yap anyway. From Walter's perspective, like he said, he didn't think Jane was good. And I'm pretty sure at this point, at some point in this season beforehand, Jesse was like, I'm moving past the drugs, I'm going clean, I'm gonna try to better my life. I don't want to sell drugs, I don't want to partake in drugs, I want to just better myself, I want to get a job, and I just want to actually become better. And then he meets Jane, this girl who smokes cigarettes, who does drugs, and he starts to get to know her. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she a goth baddie, she a goth mommy. I'd fall for that too, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? And so she's a bad influence on Jesse, even though Jesse was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to straighten my life out. She's like, hey, let's smoke some of this shit right here. And he's like, okay, because you're a goth baddie, let's freaking do it. And so Walter was like, yeah, this girl just like, she's a bad, like Jesse was doing so good, like he was on the right path before he met her. And so from Walter's point of view, he was like, I'm gonna kill, like he didn't kill her. He's like, I'm gonna let her die. Hopefully this will straighten Jesse out. It didn't. No, it didn't. Actually, both of their lives actually continued to go downhill, him and Walter. So was it evil? Yeah, but it was a necessary evil? I don't think so. Was it a necessary evil? I mean, there's really nothing necessary about it. He could have just saved her, or he couldn't. Because, like, he wasn't even supposed to be in the house at that time. So, kind of deserved it. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if she deserved it, but I mean, it's definitely that kind of thing where it's like, fuck around, find out. Hayes, what's up, by the way? It's definitely one of those things where it's like, fuck around, find out. Like, you're gonna like do some of these hard ass drugs. All right, but there's a risk to it, you know. And she partook in that risk. It's not really like, I mean, yeah, Walter just like so happened to walk in at the right time. But if he didn't walk in at the right time, then hey, you know, I mean, it's hard because Walter was there at the wrong time. But if he wasn't, like, it's not really his fault, and it wouldn't have been his fault if he didn't show up at that time. It's not his fault to begin with anyway. Like, she was gonna overdose regardless if he was there or not. But he chose not to save her. I mean, she OD'd. It's not like she didn't have it coming. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think she deserved to die. But, and I don't think she deserved to overdose, but I mean, like I said, like, if the fuck around find out, you want to do some hard-ass shit, like, fuck around find out. I mean, he could have just helped her. He could have, no, he definitely could have, but from his perspective, he wanted Jesse to get away from her. And, yeah, I mean, also, he wasn't supposed to be, like, let's say he, like, wakes her up and tries to help her. What would he say to Jesse? Jesse's be like, why the fuck are you in my house right now? He'd be like, I came to check on you. I don't know. Like, it would have been weird. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Forgive this man.
Morally is wrong, but he didn't cause it. Yeah, Shifty's right, yeah.
Now, if he threw in some of that blue crystal. And to make things worse, if you look at it, Walter low-key, high-key killed her. And not because he let her die.
No, I mean, yeah, no, he didn't kill her. I would say he just let her die. He let her die. Because if Walter just would have shown up just 20 minutes earlier or 20 minutes later, it's not his fault. But he so happened to show up at the exact time she OD'd. So, like, it's his fault that she died, but not really.
But he literally was the reason she got moved on her back. It's just sad, man. You know? Season 3, baby, back to making that money.
Oh, wait, really?
You know? Season 3, her back. It's just.
Wait, it was Walter's fault that she was laying on her. Oh, shit. I did not remember that. Yeah, so Walter killed her for sure.
Killed her. And not because he let her die, but he literally was the reason she got moved on her back. It's just sad, man. You know?
All right, who's
Season
next?
3, baby,
Oh,
back
it's
to
Walter.
making that money. Walter finally tells Skylar that he's dealing drugs, which honestly didn't go so well. We meet Jesse's new girlfriend, and she has a kid. He'll be important later. Walter's brother-in-law Hank starts tracking down this man called Heisenberg. You know who he's talking about. Like I said earlier, Walter is officially working for Gustavo. But Gustavo doesn't like how uncontrollable Walter is. So he thinks the only way to deal with him is to get him deleted. Walter kills more people, and to deal with the Gustavo issue, he sends Jesse to go kill their other cook. Boom. Season 4. Now that Jesse murdered an innocent man, Gustavo should have no reason to want to kill Walter anymore. I lied. Gustavo plans on making Jesse his new cook and getting rid of Walter. And Walter's counterplay to this is literally to poison a kid. Yep. And not just any kid, but Jesse's girlfriend's son. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Messed up, right? But it gets worse. Jesse eventually goes to Walter's house to end his life. But then Walter, you can hate him, but he's a genius. Walter pretty much convinces Jesse that Gus poisoned the kid, but blamed it on Walt in order to get Jesse to kill him. But in reality, Walter was the one who poisoned the kid, and he's manipulating Jesse.
Damn, bro. Bro is like he's the best manipulator of all time. Holy shit. I don't remember this, dude. I might need to rewatch this show. This shit is so peak.
To think Gus manipulated him into killing Walter. You know what I mean? Season 4 ends with Walter killing Gus by bombing a nursing home. And I imagine his ego is through the roof after he manipulated Jesse that crazy and just killed his boss. And I'm stopping on season 4 because I haven't watched season 5.
How have you not watched season 5? It's literally the best season, bro. Oh my god.
I actually spoiled myself while doing research for this video, so please, no spoilers. But I imagine it can't get any worse than what Walter did in season 2, 3, and 4.
When Hank finds out who Walter is and how he finds out he's Heisenberg, oh my god, peak ass episode, bro.
At least I hope. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, you know I had to save the best for last. The best and my personal favorite character arc ever.
Let me know if you guys have seen Avatar, bro. Zuko is so peak, bro. He is so peak.
Is Zuko's redemption in Avatar: The Last Airbender. This arc is beautiful. When we first meet Zuko, he was an evil prince just like Vegeta was. And just like Vegeta, he was also the antagonist. He had the insane scar. He shot fire from his hands. And most importantly, look at the cut. You gotta be some sort of evil to do that to yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, how you even, like, you just got the ponytail, like, you're bald, then you got the ponytail? Like, that's one messed up haircut, bro.
In the first part of the show, Zuko's whole objective was just to capture Aang. He was obsessed with it. Thought about it while he was eating, sleeping, and probably even when he was drinking. And at first, we didn't know why he wanted to capture Aang so bad. But eventually, it's revealed to us that Zuko, he didn't have the best upbringing. He was raised in the Fire Nation, and his dad happens to be the Fire Lord. And one day during a meeting, Zuko spoke out of turn. And while most parents would yell at their kid, put them on timeout, maybe even pull out the belt, nah, Fire Lord Ozai challenged his son to an Agni Kai, which in real life terms is trying to throw ones with your kid. Mind you, Zuko was like 13 years old. He wasn't like a Zula who was crazy off the rip. He was a very peaceful, nice, calm kid. But Fire Lord Ozai does not play. He's voiced by the Joker. So he burned Zuko and told him the only way he could come back and restore his honor is if he captures the Avatar, which explains his
all because, dude, his dad was that upset, and his dad was that upset just because he spoke out of turn. He's like, go find the most omnipotent being in the verse, and then you'll win my respect back. Fuck you, boy. Fuck you. I'm gonna go join the Avatar to destroy this nation, bro. Screw you.
obsession, because he goes pretty much the entirety of book 1 just chasing after Aang, and even at the end of book 1 he almost froze to death just trying to kidnap him. But in book 2 things are a little different. We start seeing some change in Zuko's character. This is what I call his short hair era. So after him and Uncle Iroh are pretty much banished from the Fire
Bro, his uncle, one of the best characters, bro. His uncle is so cool, dude.
Nation, they're forced to hide and pretty much live amongst the
Zuko's hairline had character development too. Zuko had aura except for that ponytail. Yeah, I agree.
Earth Kingdom people, who by the way are the same people that the Fire Nation have been tormenting for years. And this experience changed Zuko's perspective. What he once saw as the great nation who was being generous to the rest of the world was really just an oppressor. Was chasing the Avatar really worth it? Episodes like the Blue Spirit, Zuko Alone, and Bitter Work really show us that Zuko could be a good person. And eventually when they arrive at the great city of Ba Sing Se, we see that Zuko and Iroh are pretty much regular civilians now. Even in the episode Tales of Ba Sing Se, we see that him and Uncle Iroh have a tea shop, and Zuko almost got a girlfriend. At this point, Zuko and Iroh have a peaceful life in Ba Sing Se. Everything's going good until you see when Azula shows up, Zuko is giving.
Oh, I hate his sister, bro. I hate his sister. His sister is so annoying. She bad. She bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she bad, but she's annoying.
A choice: give up on everything he sought after, his father's love, his honor, or give up the peaceful life he had with Uncle Iroh. And this decision is so frustrating to watch. And Zuko sadly chose his honor, betraying Uncle Iroh, joining his sister, and practically killing the Avatar. All that character development he did in book 2 out the window. It's like it never happened. But in book 3, that's when we see the guilt that Zuko truly feels after making that terrible decision. Shaggy Zuko. So now Zuko has
this is the best version of Zuko, dude.
Everything he could have ever wanted. He's a prince, his dad respects him, he has all the honor back, but for some reason, he still wasn't satisfied. And this frustration is shown to us in the beach episode, which in my opinion is the best episode of Avatar ever. All of Zuko's frustration is brought to a boil this episode. And when him, Azula, Mai, and Ty Lee are all on the beach, Zuko finally admits that he's not happy with the decision he made. And this all eventually leads to him realizing what his purpose is. He has to join the Avatar and help Aang defeat his father. And it all worked out in the end. He joined the Avatar gang. He made up with Uncle Iroh. He beat Azula and he became the Fire Lord. Round of applause. Come on. Y'all can't tell me that wasn't beautiful. As y'all can see,
if you guys have not seen Avatar, go watch Avatar. It's so peak, bro.
Whether it's going from an evil prince to a family person, from a chemistry teacher to a meth kingpin, or from an evil prince again to a good person, character development is necessary.
Dating a bad socio never can be me. Dude, I got that. Now, my girl's not sociopathic, but if I told her to step on me, she'd step on me. So I think I got it made, guys.
In a story, it's what completes it. It makes it beautiful. No character development is like a pizza with no cheese. If you don't have the cheese, then how can you say you're complete? And moral of the story, thank you so much for 100.
You're welcome. That was a good video, bro. Go watch all those shows, to be honest, guys. Every single one of those shows was a banger. Last video for today, chat. Are y'all ready? I'm not gonna lie. This one's gonna be a little scary. It's a little longer, but if you guys like spooky stuff as much as I do, it'll be a little scary. I watch Avatar, however, The Legend of Korra, not so much. I heard Legend of Korra is kind of ass. I also haven't seen it, and I'm not gonna watch it. But apparently they're making an Avatar movie, like a continuation. So and they're all gonna be adults. I'm excited for that. But guys, here we go. If you guys like spooky stuff, lock in for this video. We got 6 most disturbing cases of real found footage. Lock in.
On August 15, 1989, a family of 3 was driving along.
This guy's voice is connected to so many horror channels. At this point, I think it's AI. Like, I remember, like, this guy's voice originally used to do like drawing videos and like He used to like draw like horror stories and stuff. But now this guy's voice is attached to so many horror videos, guys. I think he's AI now. I think it's a robot.
Along Interstate 205 near Stockton, California, when their car began to
I live near there! I live near there! Oh, shit!
overheat. Forced to pull over, the father popped the hood to check the damage. It didn't take long to realize they needed professional help. Leaving the mother behind to stay with the car, the father and his young son set out on foot to find a payphone.
You leave your wife all alone? Okay, I'm sorry. If she died, it's his fault. It's the dad's fault. Oh my god, what a retard. All three of you go together, or you leave or you just wait there. Wait till somebody passes by and you do the thumbs up. What do you mean you're leaving your wife all alone? I would never leave my wife all alone in the middle of nowhere. What the hell? Dude, if she died, it's the husband's fault.
As they walked, the boy noticed something unusual. A camouflage jacket discarded by the side of the road. This piqued his curiosity, and he went over to take a closer look, only to find an unmarked VHS tape sticking out from one of its pockets. The boy picked up the tape and later brought it back to his home. By this point,
Okay. Alright. My bad. I judged too soon. I thought she was gonna die.
his parents were also curious about what they'd find on this seemingly abandoned tape. So they inserted it in their home VHS player and pressed play. However, the contents of the tape were far darker than what they could have imagined. Now, the original unedited video has never been made available online, but there are different pieces from various sources that I've done my best to put together. It opened with the camera pointed at a massive fire at night, with what I can only assume is the cameraman saying some ominous stuff.
Look at it. Look at the fire. This is my domain. My hell.
A bit into the video, the camera refocused and the source of the fire became clear. It was a single-story home that looked like it was still under construction before it caught fire.
I call it home. My hell.
Alright, the guy who's recording this is easily one of those people that goes to a school and brings a you-know-what and does bad things. You know what I'm saying? This guy needs to be socked in the face and go to prison. Okay, he seems like one of those school invaders. You know what? If you picking up what I'm putting down. Bro is not the bro wants to be light or else so bad.
Whole sky's black with smoke. That I will destroy and burn your soul. Ancient spirit of evil.
Meanwhile, the cameraman kept talking, and the longer he spoke, the more unsettling it became. Later in the video, you could also hear fire trucks arriving at the scene and the cameraman commenting on it before ending the video with a direct threat to the viewer.
Look at it. The fire department's trying to put it out. What a laugh.
This guy's trying to be light, bro. Who does he think he is? He ain't light, bro. Dude, he's literally acting like he's light. What's going on?
I gotta go now. But remember me. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Your house is next.
The tape then abruptly cut to the scene from the 1984 horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street. It wasn't clear if the fire video was taped on top of the movie or if this was a deliberate edit. However, one thing was clear: the frightening video was filmed by the person who set the house on fire. The family handed over the tape to the police and told them exactly where and how they found it. Detectives went back to the location, and sure enough, the family's story checked out. The jacket was still there. But the detectives also found many other items near the jacket, including a wooden pestle, a glove, a cassette of metal music.
Dumbass left all this evidence. What an idiot. Oh my god. So much for being light, bro. So listen. Light is pretty stupid and he eventually died, but Buddy's not leaving that much evidence behind. This kid is an idiot, bro. He's such a wannabe. He's such a bro, for real, talking like Light when he knew Elle was gonna die. No, for real. No way on earth this is enough proof to incriminate him. It depends. Okay, it depends on what's in this jacket, I guess. I mean, I guess we're about to find out, right?
And a ceramic skull. They also watched the video itself, and it was unlike anything they had seen before.
I've never run across anything as eerie as this tape. Frightened me, as a matter of fact. I thought about it that night when I went to bed.
Unfortunately, the poor filming conditions and shaky nature of the footage prevented them from extracting any meaningful clues about the location of this fire. Despite a frame-by-frame analysis, investigators were unable to match the tape with any reported fires in the state of California. For all they knew, the fire could have happened anywhere in the US. As for the motive behind this action, the constant talk of hell and evil led the investigators to believe that it had something to do with Satanism. And while this might sound a bit far-fetched today,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you know, that's a disturbing. If you find that VHS tape, it's a little creepy, but like, it's nothing crazy. I'm sure there's been like crazier stuff found on a VHS tape, right? Because like that wasn't that crazy. Like, bro was just low-key a light wannabe retard.
you have to remember that back in the 1980s, major acts of evil from devil worshippers was a real concern for many people. But without any leads, this was nothing more than a theory. So, after exhausting all other options, investigators decided to enlist the help of the media and featured the story on the popular TV show Unsolved Mysteries in September of 1990. And this worked better than the cops could have ever imagined.
Bro watched too much anime. At the time, it was the 80s, so there really wasn't a lot of anime out that time. But he was ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time.
Within 2 hours of the episode airing, investigators received over 1,000 calls from viewers with potential leads. Among these 1,000 plus callers was a man named Ed Tarantino, who got shaken to his core after seeing the found footage on TV. Because he lived next to the burning house in Redwood City, California, some 80 miles west to where the tape was originally found.
Oh shit.
More importantly, the show also led the investigators to the owner of the under construction home that was burning in the video, Bill Otherlie, who described the incident as the act of a crazy person.
Okay. Now we're getting to the juicy stuff, guys.
And turned up, it's my house that's on the videotape. And then you heard the voice of this individual. And you go, this guy ain't playing with a full deck.
This was an extremely expensive loss for Bill.
I've never heard that diss in my life. To call somebody stupid, the guy was like, this guy ain't playing with the full deck. Now you call this guy a retard. I'm saying it. It's the Big 25. We're bringing back the R word. That kid is a retard.
Fire had completely destroyed his under construction home, costing him $900,000, which is about $2.5 million in today's money.
Damn.
Meanwhile, the Redwood City Fire Department also confirmed the incident. As it turns out, the fire department had captured their own footage of the incident for use in future training, and parts of this fire department footage matched the mysterious tape. Cross-referencing the two videos also revealed that the arsonist was just about 50 feet away from the fireman when he recorded his video.
Damn.
The fire department's trying to put it out. What a laugh.
Now, all that remained was to capture the culprit. But that wasn't going to be easy. According to the owner of the fire department reports, the arson attack happened in August of 1988, which is an entire year before the tape was found on the side of the road. The only lead the investigators had on the suspect was the name he mentioned in the video, Omar.
Forget it, Omar. This is what I've been doing on your week's vacation. I sat all done.
Why is he I'm starting to think this guy didn't light the fire because he is acting like he's light for real. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, he's like, you thought I wouldn't do it, but I did it. Omar. What, like, I know this was the 80s, a Death Note wasn't out, but Buddy was ahead of his time. Like, Buddy was really trying to be Light Yagami or something.
I said all done.
It wasn't much, and for a while it seemed like a dead end. That is, until the police received a new tip from Doris Lance, another person who saw the Unsolved Mysteries episode on TV. She suspected that the Omar mentioned in the video was referring to a 17-year-old boy who lived in the area. And when the police brought him in for questioning, he cracked almost immediately and told them everything. Omar claimed that he was silently standing off camera when the video was filmed, and that it was his 19-year-old friend who started the fire and recorded the video.
Damn.
The investigators were finally getting—
Got him! See, this guy ain't light, bro! This guy ain't light! He wasn't able to hide all of his tracks! What an idiot!
Close to the perpetrator. But they needed more evidence before making their move, so they started tailing the alleged arsonist, observing him from a distance. However, he likely caught wind of the police because soon after the monitoring started, his garage burned to the ground. At that point, the police had no choice but to act. On September 27, 1990, they confronted the 19-year-old directly. And just like Omar, he folded without much of a fight and confessed to everything. One thing I should point out—
What a loser! Your bro is gonna act like an anime villain the entire time. As soon as the cops pull up, he folds. He folded as soon as the cops pull. Oh, hell nah, bro. Buddy is not that guy.
Is that the authorities never publicly revealed the identities of the two boys, so I'll call the arsonist John for the sake of convenience. After going through John's home, investigators also found tons of incriminating evidence that linked them to not only the Redwood City fire, but similar arson attacks on 11 other structures and 15 grass fires. This evidence included things like a picture of graffiti on a wall stating, "Please no more houses," and a news clipping pinned to the wall about recent arsons which the two boys likely caused. But that wasn't all. In the burned down garage, they discovered bloodied knives and mutilated animal parts. They also found tapes containing disturbing footage of John dressing up as a satanic vampire and threatening a humanoid sculpture with a knife.
How you doing, Father? I hope you're doing real good.
But not all the
No, we gotta lock this guy up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Bro's a loser. Bro, dude, imagine you said that to his face. He'd be like, he'd just start crying, bro. He'd fold, just like he did it to the police. Now, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's on some loser activity for real, bro.
footage was so theatrical. One of the most notable clips showed the two boys goofing around in an open field.
And now, to finish the job.
That field, as it turned out, was being transformed into a housing development. It's likely the boys were furious about the changes and decided to take matters into their own hands by torching under construction homes to stop the developments. This would also explain the eerie graffiti I mentioned earlier. However, since both of them were minors when—
Bro thought he was tough. Yeah, bro, he thought like he had aura or something, dude. He was like, look at Omar, look what I did. Buddy thought he had so much aura, but I'll be honest, Buddy had negative aura. He was shooting people. No, it was a fake gun.
they started those fires, they were tried as juveniles despite the severity of their crimes. Omar was sent to juvenile detention, while John was deemed mentally unwell and was admitted to a mental institute. What happened to the two after that, we don't know. I've seen some claims that John was released from the mental institute and died in a car accident in 2017. And while there's no direct evidence to back this claim, I did find a news report of a hit and run in Redwood City from January of 2017.
Damn.
The victim of this incident was 45 years old, which aligns perfectly with the age John would have been in 2017.
Damn.
But if this is completely unrelated and John is still alive, I seriously doubt he'd reveal himself now just to satisfy the curiosity of randoms on the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
As for the tape itself, it's still unclear how it found its way on the side of the interstate.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, they were into like military stuff. They were wearing like some military stuff. So how did it get from Redwood to Stockton? That's I don't know. Like, I live in California. That's a long way. Several hours.
On August 23rd, 1987, a pair of backpackers were hiking south of—
Talking like he had 10,000 plus aura, but Buddy had 0.
the Junco Lake trailhead in the mountains near the tiny town of Tabernash, Colorado. However, what might have seemed like an ordinary hike quickly turned into an unforgettable experience that would stay with them for the rest of their lives. The two came across the wreckage of a crashed plane with parts scattered everywhere. They informed the authorities about—
Do y'all remember the Gabby Petito? Dude, I do. That was a crazy case, bro. That dude was crazy. That's just crazy to me. Like, wasn't he dating that girl for like years, and then like they just got into an argument? He was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ruin my whole life and kill her and just run away. And what's even crazier is his parents trying to protect him, bro. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If I murdered somebody, I would hope to God my parents turn me in, bro. That's some crazy stuff. Like, didn't he kill himself too? A back needed to walk for a bit. It's all good. Didn't he kill himself too? Like at the end, like he went to like a swamp or something in Florida. Was like, fuck it. I ruined my life like a retard. Time to end it all. Like, bro's an idiot.
the find, prompting a complete search of the area for evidence of what happened to this plane and when. While Dale Wood, a Colorado deputy sheriff, was investigating the area, his attention was drawn to a VHS tape hanging from a tree. Most of the tape's insides had come out and were tangled in the branches. but he recovered everything he could and brought it back for restoration to a somewhat playable condition, and the footage was disturbing to say the least. The VHS contained the last moments of two men who went missing 3 years ago, the 36-year-old James Jeb Cottle and his similarly aged passenger Ronald Hugh Wilmond. On August 10, 1984, the two flew from the Granby Airport with the Jeffco Airport as their destination on a
Chat, I know this is hard to believe. I've flown a plane before. I know, aura points just went up. I've actually flown a plane before, and I have pictures of it. It was pretty lit, not gonna lie. Totally off topic here, but check this out, chat. Check this out. Plane. Wait. Is it gonna come up? Oh no. It's not gonna come up. Oh, dude, now I gotta search it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to search for these. This was a long time ago, though. I don't even know when this was. It was after that, that's for sure. Oh, wait. Yeah, look at this, chat. Look at this, chat. Y'all ain't ready for this. That's me, your boy Monakage, flying a plane GTA style, bro. Right into the maze bank. No, we're not into the maze bank, but that's me, bro. Oh, is there another one? Look at this shit, chat. I was flying that plane, bro. I was flying. Look at that. GTA. Look at. I be flying that shit with no hands on that thing, dude. I flew a plane. Hey, 2,000 plus orbital. I know. Whatever, chat. Like, I know. It's like whatever, but let's continue. So, okay. My question is, how did the plane crash? And where do these two individuals go?
small Cessna L-19E Bird Dog airplane. However, they never arrived at this destination. Multiple search parties were deployed to their approximate...
As an expert plane flyer, I'll break this case down for you guys, okay? Trust me, I got you guys.
...route, but none were able to find any evidence of what happened to James and Ronald. What made their disappearance even more mysterious was the fact that the plane had an emergency locator transmitter, a device that would have broadcast its location in the case of a crash. However, the authorities never received the signal from this device, and their case remained cold for almost 3 years. That is until the pair of backpackers found the wreckage, which in turn led to the discovery of the VHS tape. The footage starts off quite normal, with the pilot commenting on things he sees from the cockpit.
Oh, look at that down there, Ronnie, on the left.
See, like, I don't know if you guys have ever flown in, like, a commercial plane, like the big planes, you know, when you're traveling from, like, from state to state or country to country. Like, you're so high up, you can't really see much, right? But when you're in a propeller plane like this, or like a one-engine plane like this, it's pretty cool because you obviously can't fly that high, and you see everything, bro. It's pretty sick. Like, cars look like ants, bro. Like, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer these kind of planes. They're really cool.
Nice little lake and a cabin. Those dead trees down there.
It's kind of wobbly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen. As a professional plane flyer, this recording is a little wobbly, which means the plane is a little. I don't know what's going on here, but I think I'm starting to add up why their plane crashed, right? Because when I'm flying the plane, like, you know, it's flying low. It'll wobble just a little bit, but like it's not like. Nah. Listen, something's as a professional plane flyer, something's fishy here, guys.
A whole bunch of them back up in here, those beetles. Very pretty little lake.
However, around 5 minutes into the footage, things start to go wrong as the ground starts coming closer and closer.
Yeah, so as a professional plane flyer, they're flying pretty low here, guys. There's mountains in the way. They're getting close to some trees. They need to go a little higher, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they're really low. Holy
Experts
shit.
analyzed this footage to find out what went wrong, and apparently the pilot failed to account for density altitude before taking off. For those that aren't familiar with aviation lingo, think of density altitude as the thickness of the air. When it's hot, humid, or a higher altitude, the air becomes thinner, making it harder for planes to fly well. Pilots use density altitude to know how their plane will perform, like how much runway
This is all true, by the way, guys. I know this. This is all true.
they need or how much weight they can carry. On the day of the crash, the density altitude around Tabernash was 13,000 feet. In other words, the air was as thin as it would be at an altitude of 13,000 feet. James failed to account for this massive difference. When his plane came across rapidly rising mountains around 10,200 feet above sea level, he wasn't able to lift the plane in time to fly over them safely. The footage showed how he tried to quickly turn back, but stalled the plane's engine in the process, resulting in it turning over and crashing into the trees.
Oh damn, oh damn. Oh my god, is it gonna show? Oh my god. Oh, buddy's cooked. Oh, buddy's cooked. Oh, buddy's cooked.
Damn, hang on, Ronnie!
The footage also explained why the emergency locator transmitter didn't work. The plane flipped upside down just before the crash, which damaged the transmitter, preventing it from signaling for help. It was an unfortunate...
Okay, well, where are their bodies? Okay, my question is like, yeah, like, okay, if they would have died on impact, their bodies would still be in here, right? So did they find the bodies?
Incident all around. The only potentially good thing that came out of this is that James Connell's family authorized this found footage to be used in flight instructor training. So maybe somebody's life was spared because they saw this footage and remembered to adjust for density altitude before taking off.
Bro really decides to do his homework in planes, W. Monakage. This looks like the start of one of those movies that try to be the character recording the events of the movie. Yeah, it's true. So I guess the bodies were, I guess they did die
on the 31st of May.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be like one of the best situations. Like if you're in a plane crash, you die on impact like pretty instantly. Like if they survived, they were out in the wilderness, like in the middle of nowhere, that would suck balls.
In 2013, the loud noise of a tornado siren was echoing through the streets of El Reno, Oklahoma. Meteorologists were predicting a potential multiple vortex tornado that might touch down in the area. And while this was bad news for the residents of El Reno, the rarity of such an event also attracted a lot of storm chasers from around the United States. This also included a...
Listen, storm chasing gotta be one of the dumbest things I've seen in my life. Like, you're asking, like, hey, God, listen, I want to die. That's some dumb ass shit, bro. Like, why are you trying to chase a tornado? You don't chase this tornado, it chases you. So when you're chasing the tornado and bad things happen, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of your fault. I'm sorry to be that guy, but it's kind of true.
Three-man crew of storm chasing experts, the 55-year-old Tim Samaras, his 24-year-old son Paul Samaras, and their partner 45-year-old Carl Young. The three had extensive experience in safely chasing twisters and gathering valuable data from them. They were also
cool to storm chase, buddy. You're asking to die.
Part of the Discovery Channel's Storm Chasers and were heavily involved in the show from seasons 3 to 5. In May of 2013, the trio had actually arrived in the stormy area many days earlier to thoroughly analyze the storm before giving chase.
Oh, I'd say this is the one. Oh yeah. This is gonna be the storm of the day right here. This is gonna do it, I think.
Unfortunately, the May 31st twister wasn't something they could have predicted, even with their vast knowledge and experience. It started
like that looks like that Loki looks apocalyptic, bro. Like this looks like an apocalypse. But don't they have like, just in case, so the storm chasers, right? Don't they have like these little like anchors on like specially made cars where like they like put these like 4 anchors down into the ground, so then the tornado, even if it passes over the car, like the car's not gonna go anywhere? I don't know if that's true or not.
There wasn't something they could have predicted, even with their vast knowledge and experience. It started around 6 p.m. when an EF3 tornado touched down in El Reno, marking the beginning of the chase. However, it wasn't long before the tornado started becoming more volatile.
See, the rain is behind us. Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's getting hella
What was
big.
supposed to be a category EF3 quickly turned into an EF5, which is the most intense a tornado can get. But even the title of EF5 cannot fully demonstrate the terrifying scale of this particular twister. By the time it stopped growing, the El Reno tornado had a radius...
Okay, but am I wrong? I always thought, like, I was told in school that tornadoes only last like a couple minutes. Like, they don't last, they're not like an hour long. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I learned that in school. Or maybe that was earthquakes. Like, earthquakes only last like only a couple seconds, if not a couple minutes.
...of 2.6 miles.
Why is bro not running? Because that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
The largest in recorded history. It also had a wind speed of 313 miles per hour, or over 500 kilometers per hour. Carl and the Samaras brothers were attempting to ride parallel to the tornado to observe from a safe distance. Unfortunately, the twister made an unexpected turn and started coming towards their car. They tried everything in their power to escape safely, but sadly, it was too late. The tornado flung the car into the air, sending it barreling across the El Reno region. After the storm had passed, search parties found their car, which was reduced to 60% of its original size. And while Tim's body was found strapped inside the vehicle, Paul and Carl's bodies were found half a mile east and west of the car. All three had tragically passed away.
Listen. This is very tragic and very sad. But going back to the Walter White thing, very sad. These people should not have lost their lives. It's very tragic to what happened. But this is one of those things, guys. This is like a life lesson where you say, fuck around, find out. You know what I'm saying? They fucked around. They wanted to chase the storm. They wanted to chase the tornadoes. You know what I'm saying? And they found out. So, who said it? Optimus was like, it's cool chasing storms. Okay, buddy. All I'm going to say is be safe, because fuck around, find out, dude.
In the incident. After some more searching, authorities also...
The longest tornado was 3.5 hours? Jesus, dude. Oh my God.
Also found a camera, which was miraculously still recording. And after reviewing the footage, it became clear that it had recorded Tim, Paul, and Carl's final moments.
Damn.
Now, as far as I could tell, the raw footage from this camera has not been released to the public, and no one has leaked it anywhere on the internet. But a select few people have seen the footage, including the crew's close friend, Gabe Garfield.
Damn.
According to him, he could hear Carl talking about how eerily calm the air around them had become in the moments before their end.
Ooh, that means you're in the middle of that shit, bro. That means you're in the middle.
To which Tim replied, actually we're in a bad spot, before uttering his final words, we're going to die. To this day, the story of Tim, Paul, and Carl serves as a stark warning to aspiring storm chasers, highlighting the immense danger of their pursuit. Even a team of industry-leading veterans couldn't withstand the unpredictable fury of a twister.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I hope their family held well. Yeah.
On the 1st of June 2024, a YouTube channel by the name of Found Memories uploaded a video titled Tape 92, Found Footage, Jason Sleeping. The video is timestamped for 9:27 p.m.
Ah, no, I have a feeling somebody put this camera in this room and decided to post it online. This is not even like, oh, I have a bad... Chat? I got a bad feeling about this one.
p.m. on April 22nd, 2007, and opens with the cameraman placing the camera in a way that faces a sleeping child.
Okay. Dude just completely embraced death at that point. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? Like, I mean, hopefully it was pretty instant, you know? It probably was. I mean, if you're going flying at hundreds of miles an hour towards the ground, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be pretty fast. I don't like this one, chat. This one's also it's already kind of weird. I don't like this one, chat.
Aside from the sleeping child turning a few times, nothing happens for the rest of this nearly 30-minute video. There's not even any unusual sound in the background or anything. Now, despite the footage being completely uneventful, something about this whole thing is inherently unsettling. The lack of context and the uncomfortable silence can easily turn this into nightmare fuel if you have an active enough imagination. According to the description of the video,
my theory is that this isn't the child's parents. It's some random dude who likes to record, you know, children, and that's not good.
The original tape was simply labeled as Jason Sleeping. The uploader also gave an explanation for where they found the footage, stating, found in a box full of abandoned camcorder videos, uploading to archive the footage. Perhaps one day someone connected to the video will see it and appreciate it. And while this provides some much needed context, it still leaves the biggest question unanswered. Why would anyone record 30 minutes of a child sleeping? So I decided to dig a bit further.
Yeah, alright, here we go, Chad. It's about to get real right now.
The first thing that came to mind is that this is just another one of those staged, artsy, analog horror type videos. However, after going through the channel that posted this video, I don't think that's the case. The channel, Found Memories, was created fairly recently in April of 2024. The About section of the channel reads, uploading media I've found to archive, and maybe one day the original owners will find it and appreciate it. I've acquired thousands of videotapes and media over the years from various places, pawn shops, private sellers, auctions, and thrift stores to name a few. I recently had the idea to start this channel as a way to start archiving them and actually do something with them. Maybe one day someone connected to them will find them. And this seems to be the truth. At the time of writing, this channel
that sounds like pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's how you guys always see like the 80s. Like, you guys ever see like on TikTok or Instagram Reels, like high school, what high school was like in the 80s, and you see like somebody's like recording with like a really old camcorder of like graduation day in the 80s for like kids in their senior year. Like that's how this shit gets onto the internet. People like this find this stuff and upload it.
Uploaded over 180 different videos, and almost all of them are extremely unique in some way. From children opening their Christmas presents in 1991 to a whole wedding. However, almost none of these random videos are creepy or scary, with the sole exception of Jason sleeping. I highly doubt the owner of this channel filmed or acquired hundreds of random tapes just to sneak in one obscure horror video. So they're likely telling the truth about finding the tape, but if it's not an artsy horror flick, what is it? Now, while it might be easy to drum up some creepy stalker story, the real explanation might be a lot simpler. More specifically,
maybe it's just the dad recording his kid. I mean, it's not like the most cute thing in the world. Like, I'm trying to think like down the line, oh, I'm gonna watch this when my kid is like 30. I'm gonna show it to him. I'm gonna show a video of him sleeping for 30 minutes. No, that's not really. I mean, maybe you should like walk in his room and like record him for like a second and then walk back out and be like, hey Jason, that was you sleeping, buddy. I hope you see this in 30 years. I mean, that's cool. But I mean, recording buddy for 30 minutes while he's sleeping, that's a little weird.
This was likely recorded by a parent who wanted to observe the sleeping patterns of their child. Maybe to see if they sleepwalk or talk during their sleep. Many comments under the video also agree with this explanation, with one commenter even providing a personal anecdote to validate this theory, stating, I'm sure they recorded to catch him sleepwalking or talking. When I was 9, I woke up in my mom's closet. My mom about had a heart attack when she opened the door and asked me why I was there. I said, I don't know. She thought I was lying, so one night she videotaped me. But I didn't do it. It was a one-time thing for me. Also could be paranormal reasons. Kid been waking up with scratches, bites, could be anything. 9 times out of 10, there's really no creepy reason parents record kids. Not saying it doesn't happen now, but just way less likely. But at the end of the day, we really don't know and can't know the motives of this.
Yeah, I think this one's okay. I mean, it seems a little creepy, not gonna lie, but I think it's more like, I think there was like good intentions behind this one, you know what I'm saying?
Unnerving found footage. Maybe the channel owner's wish will come true one day and Jason, or the person who recorded this footage, will find this video and reveal the truth in the comments. In August of 2021, YouTuber Rich Aloha was filming one of his signature diving videos in a pool under a waterfall in Foster Falls State Park, Tennessee. He was excited to jump in the water in hopes of finding some treasure like a drone or an iPhone. But what he uncovered instead was a lot more disturbing.
I sleepwalked once. I woke up in the garage with a dog. What the hell? I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like, is sleepwalking actually real? I'm pretty sure what sleepwalking actually is like, you're not sleeping. I think you're in a stage of sleep, but your brain is still awake. Like, you can see, but you just don't remember it, right? Like, there's no way your eyes are closed and you're just like walking sleeping. Like, that's not real. That's not how it actually works. I'm pretty sure how it works is you're awake. Your brain is awake to a certain extent. You just don't remember what happens in that. So it's kind of like blacking out, like when you're drunk, right? I mean, I'm assuming like none of you guys have blacked out, but it's kind of like that where you sleep or you do things and you just don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what sleepwalking actually is. You're not actually asleep and you're walking
Around on the lake floor for
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be kind of creepy if I find my kid like doing that, like walking around doing shit. Like, oh my god, brother's possessed. I'm gonna call in an exorcism right now.
He saw something unusual sticking out of the ground, which turned out to be a GoPro camera. The GoPro had clearly been in there for a while, plus the outer shell had massive cracks, which allowed water to get in and fry every electronic component. But before Rich threw the broken GoPro away, he decided to remove its SD card and plug it in, just in case it somehow survived the months underwater. And to his surprise, it was actually fully functional and had the footage of the adventures of a young man. This turned out to be 22-year-old Richard Ragland, who tragically lost his life 2 years earlier, drowning while swimming beneath that very waterfall.
Damn.
In fact, the footage Rich uncovered had Richard's final moments in water.
Damn.
We can actually see him getting visibly exhausted and struggling to stay afloat near the end. The camera likely recorded his final breaths as well.
Did Buddy, like, there's so many people around. Did nobody see this guy panic in the water and be like, hey, let's not save him? What the hell's going on
However,
here?
from my research, the complete footage isn't available anywhere online, and even if it was, it wouldn't be something I could show here on YouTube. Rich likely never released the complete recording out of respect for Richard and his family, which I fully understand. And while the death of such an upbeat young man is sad, at least his family got to see his last happy moments on this planet.
How did none of these people here be like, oh, where is he? Oh, well, he is drowning. Let's not save him.
Thanks to Rich finding the footage. On the 30th of September 2019 at 4:06 p.m.
Kind of like the opposite of sleep paralysis. Yeah, that's kind of what I slept walk once. I woke up. Oh, I read that. It's a weird thing. I'm sure there's someone that can bring logic to it, but maybe we should watch a video about that one day. Sleep.
The police in Anchorage, Alaska received a call from a woman claiming to have found evidence of a horrific crime. The woman who called the police was 47-year-old Valerie Kassler. She claimed that she was walking around Fairbanks Street when she found an SD card lying on the ground. She picked it up and saw the words "Homicide at Midtown Marriott" written on it and thought that it might be the title of some obscure horror movie. However, nothing could have prepared her for the horrifying content that came up when she plugged.
People drowning don't really look like movies. Most don't have a sound since their lungs are filled with water. I mean, yeah, but like if you see somebody flailing in the water, you know, I would probably jump in the water and be like, oh, maybe Buddy needs help. Maybe he's playing a joke. I mean, I'm going to go over there just to go find out, you know? When I was 6, I woke up at night and saw a glowing spider. I almost seizure. I screamed so loudly as I cried getting it off my bed. I remember this day like it was yesterday. Are you Spider-Man? What do you mean a glowing spider? Can you shoot webs out of your hands, dude?
In the card to view its contents. According to the reports, the card had 39 images and 12 videos, all from the same crime scene of horrible things being done to a woman in a hotel room. The person behind the gruesome footage stayed off camera, but his unmistakable voice and distinct accent were clear in the videos. And while these videos were never released to the public, the person recording them would have sounded something like this.
There through those trees, you'll see the doctor's house. He's like a heart surgeon or a brain surgeon or something. There's the other neighbors. And there's the tree in front of the house. And there's the other neighbors.
This is the voice of Brian Stephen Smith, who quickly became the #1 suspect in the case. Apparently, he had called the Anchorage Police Department a few days before the SD card was found and complained about someone stealing his stuff. So when the cops were reviewing the footage, someone from the station recognized his voice.
Sounds a bit German.
The person who found the SD card also recognized the carpet pattern of the hotel in the pictures. It was the Town Place Suites by Marriott, which was located just a 5-minute walk from where the card was found. Cops went to this hotel, and sure enough, Brian was checked into the hotel on the day the horrific pictures and videos were taken.
Like, buddy, but like, okay, this lady found an SD card in the gutter in the street. How did Buddy, like, okay, like when you're committing a crime, how do you just leave evidence like that? What an idiot. Now, I'm not condoning to do crimes or anything, guys, but like this guy's a fucking retard.
Further investigation into Brian revealed that he was an immigrant from South Africa and had received U.S. citizenship less than a year earlier. He was also working as the manager of a different Marriott hotel in Anchorage. The police also found the discarded remains of his victim during this time. Unfortunately, he had gone on vacation with his wife the day the SD card was found. However, he was arrested seconds after landing at the airport in Alaska and charged with over 13 felonies for his unspeakable crimes.
Damn.
Police also revealed the identity of his victim, the 30-year-old Alaskan native named Kathleen Jo Henry.
Damn.
Brian pled not guilty, but the evidence...
Not guilty. Buddy, we have recording of you doing it. Oh my God, what a retard. Oh my God, he's an idiot. Oh my God, send this guy to prison for the rest of his life.
Evidence against him was too substantial for him to walk free.
What an idiot.
However, just as he was about to face justice, Valerie Kassler gave a testimony that could have complicated this case even further. If you remember, she originally claimed to have found the SD card lying on the road. In reality, she was hired by Brian as an escort. On her way out, she stole his phone. When she went through his phone, likely to clear it, she came across evidence of his monstrous deeds. But she did not want to get involved in such a massive case, so she copied the files to an SD card and came up with the entire found footage storyline. Fortunately, the case against Brian was already strong enough to withstand this revelation, and he was finally sentenced to 226 years in prison in July of this year.
Fuck that
and
guy's
while
an
this would
idiot.
not undo the pain
Damn.
and suffering Kathleen went through, at least now her family can rest easy knowing that the monster who did this to
What
her
an
is
idiot.
rotting
This
in
guy's
prison.
an idiot, bro. What an idiot. Hey, that was honestly a really W video. We should. Hey, chat, you guys down to watch more videos like that? That was kind of a W video. But chat, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I'll be right back. I have to go take a piss. So I will be right back, but we're gonna get started. 2 life sentences? Yeah, basically. Probably more, like 3. All right, chat. We're back. We are back. Chat, reactions are done. It's time to move on to some gaming. What's up next? Okay, if you guys like seeing me rage, y'all are about to see that shit right now because we are about to rage. Okay, we're about to play this game called Make Good Choices. And the point of this game is to get from one end of the street to the other end of the street. But there's some obstacles in the way, and you guys are about to see why. Okay, it's starting on over here on the screen. I'm booting up the game now, so just give me a second, chat. Let's put this all the way up to, yeah, it's good. Just put the game over here on this side. Okay. Yeah. Let's do. Yep, that's good. Okay. All right. All right, guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, PC gaming. PC gaming. All right, chat. Welcome to Make Good Choices. Let's go lock in. I should have stayed in bed today. You know, we're getting out of bed. Okay, it's a little loud. Okay, chat. So like I said, the objective of this game is to get from this side of the street all the way over there. And I don't know why the death counter is there. That's not that's from something else. So I haven't died yet. We just started. Come on now. All right. So that's all we got to do. We're just walking from this side of the street. That's all you got to do. That's literally all you got to do. A faulty fuel line in the car caused it to ignite and explode just as you walked by. Okay, so the point of the game, chat, is to get from this side of the street to the other side of the street, but there's a bunch of obstacles that kill me, and we need to figure out a way to get away from the Okay, well, okay. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna... How did I get to the middle of the street before? I don't even understand. Okay, so that kills me. That kills me, but I was over here. Okay, so I guess you have to walk. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so that car kills me. So let's go this way. What the hell? What the hell? Walk! What's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. This is... Okay. Okay. Oh, the car's in there now. What the heck? Okay, the car's in there, so I'm gonna just go this way. So is it randomly generated? I don't understand. Okay, the car's there now. Okay. Well, maybe if I, like... What if I... Okay, so I'm under here. That thing can't kill me. If I hug the wall. I'm gonna hug the wall. I'm hugging the wall. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is started. Each retry stuff changes. Yeah. Okay. How am I supposed to beat this game if everything changes every time? Okay. I already don't like this game. I regret it. I regret it. Okay, maybe. Oh, wait. Is that the sign, the indication? All right, here we go. Another time. Maybe it's the yellow. I gotta walk through the... Okay, the yellow. Okay. So maybe there's like some sort of indication, right? I just don't know it. Okay, so look at... So that goes back. So this goes forward. So let's go this way. Let's hug this. Just memorize what kills you. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. So we gotta step on this one, right? I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. Okay. So I'm gonna walk. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going this way. That kills me. Okay, that car kills me too. Alright. What if I just go this way? Let's just go this way. How? Literally from what? Literally from what? Wait, what if I just hug the... Okay. The trash explodes! Oh my god, there's no way the trash explodes. There's actually no way. There is no way. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 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 So why is it sometimes that thing falls on me and sometimes it doesn't? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna... Surely it won't fall. The wonder of you experiencing this game, dude. Just stop. Just stop. I'm gonna go this way. How? How? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. I died to two things. What do I do? What do I do? Can I jump? I can't jump. What? How am I able? How was I passing this all this time? I don't understand. Now it's following me every time. Chat, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Maybe I step on. Okay. Just get good, buddy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Prime opportunity. Prime opportunity. Okay. So this one's probably gonna fall on me. But what if I hug it? No. Dude, I feel like, okay, chat. These yellow things right here on the ground have to be some sort of indication. My hands are sweating, bro. There's sweat on my keyboard. Okay. The yellow must mean something. It's a sign. Okay, we're pretty far. I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm walking in the middle of the street. Surely nothing kills me. I'm walking in the middle of the street. Okay, we're pretty far. Okay, we're doing this. I'm gonna stay in the middle of the street. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm tapping. I don't want to like go. Okay, we're getting pretty far. Oh shit. Okay, that thing's gonna for sure fall on me. But that's a bomb. That's probably a bomb. Oh shit, what do I do, chat? Okay, I have an idea. That thing is for sure gonna fall on me. I need to turn. Hold on. This setting needs to go. Hold on. This setting needs to go. Screen render scale, anti-aliasing. Yeah, this bloom. Turn that shit off. Thank you. Film grain. Turn that shit off. Chromatic out. Yeah, turn that shit off too. All right. Thank you. Okay. Those yellow things don't mean anything. Okay, what do we do here, chat? What do you guys think? That thing's gonna fall. If I get too close to this, that's a bomb. Something might fall on my head over here. We gotta send it. I think we just send it, chat. I think we just send it. I'm going in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I gonna beat the game? Oh my god. Am I good at the game? Oh, nothing's stopping me now. I'm invincible. Okay. Now we gotta be careful here. I have an idea. I think we go under this. Because that thing's for sure gonna fall on me. I'm gonna get close. Please don't kill me. I'm going in. What the fuck? The entire structure? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Dodge. Easy. Easy dodge. Easy dodge. This is gonna fall on me. Okay, so when it has this in front of it, that means it's gonna fall, right? Okay, I'm starting to understand. So that means it's gonna fall. So I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay like close to this thing. What? Like what? What is killing me? What is it? What is it? The aging gas line failed under stress, creating an explosion that caught you off guard. Okay, I'm starting to understand. I think. Okay, so this is not gonna fall on me now, right? Okay, okay, I understand. Okay, so we gotta get close to the car here. I think on this one. Something's gonna fall on my head right here. I already know it. I already know it. Oh my god, I survived. Okay, okay, I see now. The vision is clear. Okay, so this one's tough because this one is gonna fall on me, right? I think we're gonna go. No, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Yep, I think this might be the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so that's gonna fall on me. That's a bomb. I knew it. I called that one. I called that one. Okay, so this one's not gonna fall. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go. The pipe is gonna break. The pipe is gonna break. So we're gonna go under here. Yep. Yep. Okay. What was I supposed to do? There was no scenario where I would have survived that one. There is no scenario where I would have survived. Okay, that one's gonna fall. But if I just go all the way around like this, easy. Okay. So this one's not gonna fall. We're good. Okay. Stay in the middle of the street. Nothing's gonna hurt me. Now this is the tough part right here, chat. Right here. That's a bomb. This is gonna fall. Let's go this way. Please, God. Spare me. I got too close to the thing. A hidden explosive device was planted in the garbage can! Oh my god, bro. Who's trying to kill me? Okay, so if I just go, I can go around this one. Yep, easy. This one? I don't know, dude. I don't know with this one. Because the satellite's gonna fall on my head. I knew it. I knew it. I need to learn that one. Okay. Right here, I'm kind of cooked. I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's no surviving that one. I don't... Maybe... Like... Do I just go around? Okay. So that one's gonna fall. That one's gonna explode, so we're gonna go over here. Yep. I'm learning. Yep, okay. Okay. There's no bomb right here, so I think I'm actually gonna go... What is that, though? I'm gonna go right here. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay. Okay, that one's not gonna fall on me. Okay. Oh my god, we're getting far. Oh, look at this, chat. Look at that. Okay, that's gonna explode. Let's go over here. Okay, something's gonna fall on me. It's this thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. Yep. Yup. 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 Yes, sir. Oh, let's go, chat. This is the first we've been. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? I'm in the middle of the road. You don't see me? Oh my god, bro. That was the furthest we've ever been. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Okay. Go this way. Yup. That one's not gonna fall on me. Okay. Okay, so that's a bomb. So what do I do here? Do I go this way? Okay. Okay. That one's also a bomb. So we're gonna go this way. But that? But why? But why? How am I supposed to pass that then? Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, so that's a bomb. So we'll go this way. It's all RNG. I'm starting to learn. There's no pattern to this, chat. It's all RNG. I'm starting to learn. Okay, this. Boom. And then... this. Boom. Yep. This way. Boom. Yep. Okay. Right here. Boom. Yep. Easy. Okay. That one's not going to fall. We're good. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, that one... okay, one of them's going to fall on me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to run across the street. I'm going to run across... here we go. Fuck! Oh my god, bro. How am I supposed to get past the street? Okay. Boom. Easy. Boom. Easy. Okay, we can speedrun this a little bit. Okay, this one's not going to fall. We're good. Oh, we're good. Oh, this one's not going to fall either. Hold on, the RNG gods are on my side right now. Okay. So this is the plan. So we're able to stay right here on the road. So how do I get past this? I need to get past the road somehow. I need to get past the road. So what do I do? Okay, I'm going to try crossing the road right here. I'm going to try to cross the road right here. Maybe I have to go past a little bit further. But I'm not too sure 100%, so I'm going to try. Okay. It was trial and error. Trial and error. Trial and error. How are you not learning? You're losing, buddy. Oh my god, I'm about to crash out. I'm literally about to ban you. I don't understand this one because, like, watch. A satellite dish is going to fall on my head. Yep. I don't understand that one. I don't get it. Okay, easy. Yep. A satellite dish. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Oh my god, that one actually worked. Wait. But why didn't it explode? Explain to me why this one didn't explode, though. Explain why. Okay, so there's this. The satellite dish is right there. Yep, okay. So why didn't this one explode? What's the sign here? Because the sign for the cone is this. So what's the sign here? I don't know. Guys, pay attention. I need you guys to learn from me. Okay, easy, easy. Free. Oh, it's a walk in the park. Oh, it's a walk in the park. Boom. Go around. Wait, I wonder if we can go around the car. No. No, you can't go around the car. There goes that idea. Okay, we're gonna go around this way. Yep, free. Okay, yep. Look at this, free. Boom. And then for this one, we go this way. Free. Boom. This one. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Because there's no gas pipe. That's a water pipe. Oh, wait, really? Okay, hold on. Wait, are you serious? Hold on. I don't see the satellite over there. So we're gonna go over here. No satellite. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Yup. Free. This way. Yup. Free. Okay. So now this is where we get stuck. So we can't go this way. We can go on the street right here. I wonder if I'm supposed to go around. Does that thing kills me. Okay. All right, that kills me. Okay. Okay, so we go this way. Boom. I see. Okay, look. Okay, I see. I'm starting to understand, chat. My Sharingan is starting to activate. So we go this way. Boom. What the fuck? I don't understand, chat. I actually don't understand. I misjudged. So that's gonna explode. So that means we can go over here. Boom. Okay. I understand. Okay. This way. Boom. So we should be able to walk through this one. Okay, no. It's with this thing. Okay. When this thing is here, that's okay. I get it. Boom, easy. Okay, boom. We should be able to walk through this one. Boom, okay. I think we're gonna go this way. Okay, alright. Should have went under. Okay. Boom. Okay, I'm starting to understand. Boom. Free ride on this one, yep. Okay. Free ride on this one, yep. Okay, this one. We have to be careful. How am I able to tell if this one falls? I think I'm just gonna go this way. I mean, what could possibly hurt me, right? Like, what could possibly hurt me? Nothing. Okay, let's go. Okay. Now this, chat. This. I don't understand. Maybe I just walk right in front of it. You know? Maybe I walk right here? Okay, the car, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand the car. It gets me every time. Okay. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so we'll go this way. Yup. Okay, I understand. We get a free ride on this one. Yup. Okay, this one. Boom. There's that. I think this one's. I think if I go this way, it's gonna kill me, because there's that pipe right there, right? So, but I mean, but if I go this way, this thing's gonna fall on me too. So what if I just? Okay. Okay. Oh my God, we're learning. Okay, maybe instead of going left, we go right. And that's why we don't go right, Chad. That's exactly why we don't fucking go right. Okay. Be careful on this one. Be careful on this one. Okay, this one I don't. This is pissing me off. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm literally upset. Okay, boom. Hug the wall. Boom. Go this way. Boom. Easy. Satellite over there. We can go over there. Boom. Okay. Free ride on this one? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go underneath this. Yup. Okay. We're over here now. Okay, hold on. I gotta check. Okay, so we should be able to go this way. Yup. Don't go under the blue sign. Go around this way. Okay. So now, which way do I go? How do I get past this? Chat. Use your Mangekyo Sharingan. I'm gonna go this way. But if I go this way, it doesn't matter. It genuinely, like, doesn't matter which way I go. That car is always there.
Upon arrival, the officers searched the unit and found no trace explosions or any incident at all.
No trace of explosions. Yeah, because they're all on me! Chat, I don't know what to do here, chat. I genuinely don't know. I mean, if I get close to that car, I'm cooked. I can't go behind the car or I'll die. What if I just hug the wall? That kills me. Okay, alright. That's not what we're doing. Okay, so we go this way. Boom. Look at I'm learning. Boom. Hug the wall. Boom. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, no, I can't. Wait. Oh, wait. I see. Go this way. Boom. Boom. Okay. I get it now. My Mangekyo Sharingan's activated. Boom. Go this way. Go around that bucket. That bucket's got a bomb on it. I already know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's no thing here, so we go here. Boom. Out through here. Boom. Okay, now we're in the clear. But now, chat, I don't understand. Just give up at this point, buddy. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am, buddy. Okay. So here's my plan. Here's my plan. Maybe I interact with something. Maybe I just walk straight up in the middle of the road. Okay, that didn't work. The van's algorithm calculated your trajectory poorly. I've learned the first part. Okay, we've got the first part down, chat. We've got this down. Okay, there's no satellite over here. We're gonna go over here. Boom. Look at that. Speed run. Okay, now, this one's always a little scary. So there's a bomb right there. So we should be, hypothetically, able to go this way. Boom. Around the bomb. Yep. Okay, we gotta check. Okay, we can go this way. No pipe. Go this way. Boom. Already around it. Okay. So now, I think it has to do with the red light, green light. Oh, maybe you're right. Oh, wait. It says what? Oh, you're right. Oh, my God. Who said that? Who said that? Hayes, I love you. I'm going to give you a kiss. I'm going to give you a kiss, Hayes. Hold up. You're right. Hold on. You're right. Okay. So I think I should be able to go this way. Okay. And then we're able to go this way. Around the bucket. It has a bomb. And then this way. Yep. Boom. And then this way. Okay. Boom. Green light. Fuck. That was my fault. Hayes, if you're wrong, I'm gonna find you. Free pass right there. Okay. And then we got a bomb right there, so we're gonna go around this way. Okay. And there is no pipe here, so we go this way. Hold on, chat. My big brain is working. Okay. Okay, so now we go this way. Hold on. Wait for it. We're gonna wait. Don't lie to me. It's green. I already know you're lying to me. I'm gonna wait right here. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Come on, give it to me. Oh my God, Hayes, you're a genius. Oh my God, Hayes is a genius. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay. So here we go. Surely that one's not... Okay. All right. Okay. We get it, though. We get it. The Sharingan has been activated. The Sharingan has been activated. I think I can run this way. I can't run that way. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay, hold on. I understand the Sharingan. This first bit has been beaten. My Sharingan is more powerful than this first bit. Boom. Look at this. Boom. And then right here, I believe we just go boom around the bucket. Yep. Free pass right here. Yep. Go all the way through. Ooh, okay. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, please. There we go. Okay, boom. Free pass right here. Okay, free pass right here again. I'm trying to think of what would kill me. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Okay. That looks dangerous. That looks dangerous. We're gonna go around. That looks dangerous. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a free pass. Look at this. Look at me go! Oh my god, I can see the end of the street. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm being lied to. This is too easy. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go around here. Oh, there's a blue sign. Hold on, there's a blue sign. That's gonna fall. That's gonna fall on me. But if I go over here, that's gonna hit me too. I think we might have to take the risk for the blue sign. What if I just hug? No, not if I hug this though. If I hug this, I'll survive, right? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we gotta watch out for those blue signs, bro. The blue signs are not it. Okay, this way. Boom. Yep. Okay. We should be able to go through here. Yep. Okay. I go this way. Yep. Okay. And then we go this way. Yep. Okay. Oh my god, chat. I'm speedrunning. I'm speedrunning the game. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, I can go here. Here. Okay, there's that. Here. Just be careful. Be careful. Go around. Go around. That's gonna fall on me. I have a feeling, chat, that's gonna fall on... Yep, I called it. I can see now. My Sharingan has been activated. I know what's gonna kill me. I know exactly what's gonna kill me now. Oh my god, my Sharingan is so powerful. It's crazy. My Sharingan is so powerful. I might have the strongest Mangekyo of all time. Okay, we can't go this way. I don't think I can go that way. So we gotta go this way. I think. Yup, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we sprint through. Sprint through. Go this way. Okay, now this is where it gets to the tough part. Oh, wait, no. I should be good right here. Go through here. That sign is probably going to kill me. Nope, we're good. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to kill me. Boom. Okay, that's going to kill me. Okay. We're going to go up here. We're going to go this way. Okay. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Yup. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Don't. Okay, we're not gonna get close to that. Don't touch anything. Boom. Back in the middle of the street. Boom, we're good. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, no blue sign. Look at, no blue sign. Go this way. Okay, now this is where it gets a little tricky because that satellite's gonna fall on me. Oh, wait. I have an idea. We go this way. Boom. We go this way. And then... Oh my god, that was the furthest we went. That was the furthest we have ever been. That was the furthest we've ever been. Okay. Okay, there's no thing over here. I think we go this way. Boom. Yep. We got it now, chat. We got it. I understand. Fuck! I don't got it. I don't got it. I don't got it. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. My hands are sweating right now. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. What the fuck? That's not how that was supposed to go. That's cheating. That's new. Oh, wait, I can't go that way. I go this way. Yep, okay. Okay, free pass right here. Yep, easy. And then, okay, so see, there's no pipe right there. So now we can go over here. Yep, this way. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Come on. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we gotta watch out here. Go this way. Go around the blue bin because that's a bomb. That blue sign looks a little scary, but we're gonna go anyway. Okay. So that's scary. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Yep. Watch out for anything that's gonna fall on my head. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go around. Keep going. Yep. Okay. Okay, boom. We're gonna go this way. I mean, I could theoretically go to the left, but ooh, this one looks scary. So we're actually gonna go this way. I think I'm right. I'm gonna go this way. I mean, what could possibly kill me, right? Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay. So now, I would go this way, but that's gonna fall on me, for sure. That's gonna for sure fall on me. So we go back this way. Fuck! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Please play Mugen. Somebody ban that guy. Somebody ban that guy. Please, I beg of you, ban that guy. Okay, I should be able to walk right here. Yep. Yep. Okay. I think I can go this way, right? Yep. Okay. Free pass? Free pass. Okay. Boom. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm going. Ooh! Fuck! Oh my god, bro. This is pissing me off. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. Oh my god, please. I feel like I'm so close. I feel like I get it. I feel like my Sharingan has been activated. Wait. There's a pipe right there. I can't go that way. Wait, how do I get around this? Is this gonna fall on me? Oh, wait, it's not. Okay, cool. It's green. Let's go. Okay. Boom. Okay, boom. Go back this way. Boom. Okay, that is gonna kill me. Wait, maybe I don't go this way. Maybe I don't go this way. Maybe I don't. Maybe we go this way. In here. Around. That's not gonna kill me, right? Boom. Easy. Okay. Alright. Free pass right here. So now. Free pass. So we're gonna go this way. Right? Yeah. 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 Watch out for that blue sign. Boom. Around. Loop around. Boom. Okay. Okay. Be careful. This is it right here. Right here. Go around the bomb. Boom. Nice. Okay. Okay. We got back-to-back shit right here. So we go this way. That's gonna... Okay, that satellite's gonna kill me. Be careful for the satellite. Go this way. Be careful. I'm gonna thread the needle through here. Look up. Hold on, chat. We're getting it. Please, 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 please. Back in the middle of the street. Boom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, that... Oh, no, no, no. Ooh! Oh, my God. I almost died. Oh, my God. I almost died. Oh, my God. I almost died. Oh, my gosh. Okay, it's okay. We're good. We're good. You just gotta wait. I almost ran that. I was like, oh, my God. We got a free pass. Nope. There we go. Boom. Okay. Okay. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. So that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. That's not gonna kill me. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm going this way. Okay. I want to go back in the middle of the street over here. Okay. In the middle. Okay. Okay. Free pass. Free pass. Free pass. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Slow it down. Slow it down. Okay. There's a bomb. Right there. That's not the way. That's not the way. But I wonder if I hug the wall way over here. No, there's no way. That's too far of a distance, right? So I would have hugged the wall way over here. Boom. The fuck was that? Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. Okay, now what? Now what? Okay. I'm confused. I made it to the end of the street. I won. Okay, that's gonna kill me. This car is gonna for sure kill me. Maybe not? I'm scared. I'm gonna walk in front of it. No, I shouldn't. That's not gonna kill me, right? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Okay. I understand now. I understand. Okay, those always kill me. No matter what. Those always kill me no matter what. Okay. Okay, I get it. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I get it now. My Sharingan has been activated. Okay, we're gonna run through. Go this way. Right in the middle of the street. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Watch out for that blue bomb. Back to the middle of the street. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go this way. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna avoid that. Right here. Boom. Yep. Boom. Okay, that was close. Around. Boom. Hold on. Big brain. Okay, now we gotta be careful. No. Okay, watch out for the satellite. Watch out for the satellite. Thread the needle through here. That's a bomb. So now what we do is we go back through here. Hold on. Be careful. Oh my god, I almost died. Oh my god, I almost died. I almost died. Hold on, we gotta be careful here. So what we do is... Fuck. Hold on, chat. Where is that? Boom. Okay, I see. Boom, we go through here. Go through here. And I think I can thread the... What do I do here? What do I do here? What do... You should have went to the door? What door? There was a million doors. I don't get it. There's a million doors. What do you mean? Okay. So there's an explosive pipe. We're going this way. Yep. Going this way. Yep. Let's see how fast we can speedrun this. Boom. No explosive pipe. Boom. Go this way. Yep. Boom. Boom. Around. Boom. Come on. Give me the green light. Give me the green light. Okay. We're in. Okay. Go through this way. That's a blue sign. That's going to fall on me, actually. So we're actually going to go back. Do we go through? No, we don't. I don't think so. So we go through here. Can I squeeze through this? I can't. Oh, that blue sign's going to kill me. I already know it. I already know. Just kill me. Oh my god, I survived. God is good. God is good. God is real. God's not dead. Be careful. I feel like I'm going too fast. But I gotta go. I gotta go fast. Because I got the zooms. I'm zooming. Okay, boom. What we do is... No, we don't go that way. See, I almost went that way. We don't go that way. We actually go this way. Up here, over here. Right? And what we do is go this way. Over here. Okay, we're in the same situation again, chat. We're in the same situation again. But this time there's no... But I got the bomb. The bomb. The bomb. I don't understand. Okay, what do I do here? Okay? Because if I go this way, boom, explode, right? If I walk past this, boom, dead. I go over here, right? I go over here, right? Over here. That thing, boom, explode. So what do I do? Maybe. Hold on. I have an idea. Boom. 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 Thread the needle. Thread the... Fuck! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. My bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was 100% my bad. That was all me. That was all me. That was all me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Free passage. Free passage. Okay. Hard part. Go over here. Over here. No, we don't go over here. Actually. No, we go over here. I'm going to risk it. No, we don't. No. That's too tight. That's too tight. I'm not good with that stuff. That's going to kill me. I'm calling it right now, chat. That's going to kill me or that's going to kill me. I'm calling it. Oh my god. God is good. Oh my god. God is good. Go around. Fuck! Oh my god. This pissed me off. Okay. Okay. So there is nothing here. Yup. Guys, I'm starting to understand. See? Boom, explosive. So for this one, we go way over here. Around. Bring it around town. Go through here. Boom. Over here. No, actually. We go this way. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. This way. Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna go this way. I think I'm gonna go this way. Don't step on that thing. Let's go. Free passage. And then we go this way. Watch out for the blue sign. What was that? Not gonna lie, that person's kind of ass. Person's kind of ass. Okay, free passage. Free passage. There, I did not see a cone. Did anybody see a cone? Because I did not see a cone. I did not see a cone. No, that was free passage, bro. That is free passage. Oh my god. I just want to beat the game. I just want to beat the game. Okay. Boom, the middle of the street. Bring it around town. We're actually over here. Right here, thread the needle. We're now, I think I'm gonna go through, here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through here. Over here. Over here. That's not how that should work. Stop fake criming, wipe those tears away. Dude, I'm trying to beat the gosh darn game. But the game isn't allowing me to beat it. Okay, I swear to God, there's a satellite. Okay, good. God is good. I can't do it. I can't beat the game. I might have to give up. I genuinely might have to give up. Now we go this way. Back over here. Free passage. Thank you. So this one, go around town, back over here. Yup, over here. I got that first part down, bro. I got that first part down. It is down to a science. This, okay, be careful. Stick over here. Wait, no. Actually, we go this way. Over here, around back. Boom, okay. And then, I'm going to try going back here. Stay over here, around over here. Ooh, I almost fell for that. That was close. Over here. Just never, ever give up, Monakage. I'm trying, dude. Here we go. Free passage. Here we go. Free passage. Here we go. Free passage. This is my run. This is the run. Over here. Boom. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Easy. Easy. Speed run. Speed run. Boom. Boom. Nope. Back over here, actually. Boom. Boom. That's not even fair. That's no. No. That's not fair. That's not fair. That one's not fair. Oh my God, free passage. Oh my God, they're just giving it to me. Oh my God, they're just giving it to me. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Okay, be careful. Slow it down. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay. So we'll go this way. This way. But be careful. Go back into the middle of the street. Free passage. Boom. Okay. Be careful of the guard. Ooh, I almost fell for that. Almost fell for that. So we're actually going to go around. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is the tough one, chat. This is the tough one. Do I go under? I think we go under this. Right? Does that explode? Please. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Okay, yep. I'm going to wait. I'm a patient boy. I'm a patient boy. I'm a patient boy. I'll wait. Never back to never what? Never give up, dude. Never give up. Okay, we should be able to... Yep, I can go this way. Okay. Go back to the middle. Free passage. Free passage. No! I did not see a cone! I did not see a cone! There was no cone! Chat, rewind. Was there a cone? Because I'm telling you, I did not see a cone. I did not see a cone. Now I got that way. I swear to God. Okay, good. This way. If you win the game, do the Metro Man victory when he swings his arms. I'm gonna be honest, I've actually never seen Megamind. And if I have, I've probably seen it once when I was a kid. So I don't remember a lot of it. I see the cone. I see the cone. I see the cone. I think I go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Around. Watch out for that. Boom. Okay. Okay. So now I go here, thread the needle. Okay. So there's the explosion. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna actually... This game's pissing me off, chat. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. Free passage. We're gonna go this way. Okay. And we go this way. Yep. Just give it to me, bro. I don't know what I was supposed to do at the end there, dude. When I made it to the end. Okay, watch out for this. Which way do we go? I'm going to say we go this way. This way seems a little bit safer. Back to the street. Nothing's there. We can go here. Yep. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to say we thread the needle this way. There's no threading the fucking needle when there's a piece of fucking trash with a random ass explosive in it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Why is there an explosive? I wasn't even near it. I literally wasn't even near it, chat. I was not even near the explosive. We're not done. I'm gonna beat this game. This dumb-ass game, bro. I'm not gonna let this dumb-ass game beat me. It's not happening. Dumb-ass game is not gonna beat me, chat. I'm more powerful. Think beyond the box. You know, you're kind of right, Optimus. I gotta think outside the box. You know? So, okay, theoretically, boom, thread the needle. Let's just take it nice and slow. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Boom, over here. We got a cone right there. Let's think it out. Let's think it out. Okay. Cone right there. Boom. I think we're gonna go over here. Right? Boom. Boom. Okay, now we got that. Boom. That's gonna fall on us. But we have a free passage here in the middle, so we go through here. Okay, boom. That's gonna fall on us. That would explode. So theoretically, we're gonna go through here, but we gotta thread the needle right there. Thread the needle. Okay. Boom. Okay. I don't see any cone. I don't see any cone. I don't see any cone. Stop. I'm gonna wait. 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 I see a cone. I see a cone. Observe your surroundings before you take action. That's what must be done. Observe the surroundings. Okay, boom. Car. This is not gonna explode. So we're gonna go here. Back to the street. Okay. Boom. No cone. I don't see a cone. I don't see a cone until way down there. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Look at it. Hidden cone, chat. Hidden cone. Okay. Okay, so I see now. I see. Okay, so my question is, which way do we go? I say we try. We can wait. Ooh, that would have killed me. Thread the needle right here. Go here. Boom. Through here. Boom. Back to the middle of the street. Boom. Another one. Okay. Bomb right there. Theoretically, nothing up there. I should be able to just go through here. Hello? Hello? Okay. Boom. We've made it back here. Okay. Now, where do we go from here? Boom. We have a bike. Watch for something that'll fall on me. Which way do I go? Okay. We can go back over here. Watch out for that satellite. Watch out for that. I have a feeling this car is going to run me over. Do we test it out just so then we know? Think. Which way do I go? What's the objective? What does it want me to do? What's the whole objective? So boom. Let's try this. Boom. Underneath here. Boom. We've made it through here. Thread the needle. Okay. Do we go here? Wait, what? I beat it? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, that might be the fastest in the world. Holy, wait, what, original? Havana? Wait, what do you mean Havana? What is this? Don't tell me. Don't you dare tell me. Don't tell me there's more. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Nope, it ain't happening. Not today. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. But it's dark. I can't see. It's not happening. Nope, it ain't happening. Not today. Not today. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I can muster today. I died 75 times, by the way. I died 75 times. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That is insane. He quit on the spot. What do you mean? I beat the game. What do you mean? I beat the game. I beat it. There's another level to it. Yeah, but I beat the game, buddy. So, in my mind, I won. In my mind, I won. Oh, sorry. All right, chat. That was a fun stream. I'm not gonna lie. That was a fun stream indeed. I didn't quit, bro. I don't know why y'all were saying I quit. I did not quit. I did not quit. All right, chat. That was a fun stream. We got a 3-hour stream in. I probably might stream tomorrow, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I think that'd be kind of fun. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching this stream. If we stream tomorrow, I'll probably do more reactions and more of that game. We can do the part 2 to it. But yeah, I'm down. I definitely want to do more horror VR stuff, or just VR stuff, or like horror games in general. So if you guys are excited for that, let me know. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. Thanks for watching the stream. And go check out some of the videos. I love you guys. Bye.